Welcome to Here on Friday night. We're here and you're here as well, and that means that it's time for Wildcards, which is our journey through the dark, the twisted, the supernatural, the strange, and the unknowable places in the Weird West, and also the mindscape of the soulscape.
What?
Whoa.
No, this is just nonsense.
Okay. That's escape within escape.
It is. It's
Nonsense.
Scapeception.
Inception nonsense.
We will be playing in the world of Deadlands Reloaded, and we will be using the Savage Worlds rule set. My name is Jordan Caves-callarman, and I will be the marshal around these parts for the remainder of the evening. But it's not just me here at the table. No, I am joined by 4 of the rootinest, tootinest people to ever root or toot, and let's meet them. Also, I think we still have a couple of gold toasts still available, so get on those, guys. So, here's what I want tonight from you guys. I would like to know your name. I would, pay attention.
Okay.
I would like to know your character's name.
Okay,
And I would like to know what your character's darkest fantasy is. Now, this is not necessarily something weird or messed up in that way. I don't mean dark in that sense. I mean, what is the secret deep down dark, like, you know, if I was in control of all of this stuff, I could make it so much better with this ruthless, you know, whatever the darkest fantasy that your character entertains on those, like, just those strange nights where you let your mind wander to some you know, unfamiliar and less than savory places. That's what I would like to know from you guys tonight. And I would like to start right here.
Parents, if there are kids watching this episode, this might be.
Like I
one
said,
to
it
put them
doesn't
to
have
bed
to be.
early.
It doesn't have to be messed up. It doesn't have to be anything
already,
like that.
he already knows.
It's gonna be messed up.
All right.
Okay, alright. Hey everybody, my name's Garav, and I play Howl Melton, the consummate frontiers gentleman. And Howl's darkest fantasy is,
I'm sorry, real quick.
Yep.
I'm going to interrupt you because even though we typically wait on tips, we're about to lose the screen of them.
Yes.
So really quickly, before the show
Please.
started, I would like to thank Double Up Omega for the tip, the whole card for the host and for the resub.
Thanks.
Historian of Nukes, thank you for the tip. Shimmickson, thank you very much for the tip.
Thanks.
M-Mace134, thank you for the tip. Resolute,
awesome, thanks.
thank you for the tip. Vampire54, thank you for the tip. And Artful Badger, thank you for the sub. Remember, if you guys are subbing or resubbing, be sure to let us know in chat who you would like your reroll piece of cursed Spanish gold to go to, if you would like to use your sub on this show. If not, let them know what show you would like to use it on. All right, sorry, please continue, Howl.
Howl's darkest fantasy, I think, is that he could somehow find a way to just remove guns from the land. Guns are no longer a thing. Everybody has to go back to using their hands, and maybe swords, and maybe shields. And just like, and then dragons are real too? Like,
So your darkest fantasy is a high fantasy.
His darkest fantasy is Game of
Badlands?
Thrones, I think.
he used to read a lot of books as a kid that were about weird places, and he was like, what if we lived in those weird places? Wouldn't that be cool?
So Howl's darkest
He
fantasy
could-
is taking the old ways oath?
Yeah, sure. And he could like rescue fair maidens from towers and stuff. Like more good
just
people
the
were
bad
good,
ones.
bad
His
people were
darkest
bad.
fantasy is to move to Europe.
What's Europe? Good people were good, bad people were bad. It was very clear who the good and bad guys were. There was no like gray area, so you could tell.
Except that one guy.
What?
He was way in the middle.
Well, no, there's none of that. None of that. Go back to
Sir
good-
Roderick the Grey.
Go back
That's
to
him.
simple times with dragons and swords.
So I like that answer. Let me pose you a different. Would you say there is any space in Howl's head for a fantasy involving he and Ludi getting back together despite the consequences and having that child, the rest of the world be damned just so that he could have his happy family that he always wanted?
No.
No, it's the Knights
No.
and Dragons and Damsels thing. Okay, cool. I'm just wondering.
Bye, Ludi.
Howl's a sweet boy. He didn't think of that.
Really? Never?
Like
He's
that's-
never once had a
'cause Ludi-
selfish thought.
Ludi wouldn't do. Wouldn't
Right,
do
but it's
that.
not about Ludi. It's about Howl's. It's
Yeah,
it's
but
about what Howl wants.
I don't know if he can think that
And the
way.
depths. Howl can't think selfishly.
No, he can think selfishly, but like not against somebody else's wishes.
Okay.
Like, and it's
So when
Ludi.
Howl was the first to cross the picket line down in the cave with Chaos,
That's
that
true.
was that was
that was desperation.
an aberrate. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
This is not judgmental. I'm just curious.
Yeah,
I'm
I hope
just
you
trying to
judge
get-
everybody that much. So go ahead. I'm ready.
Fairy tales
Great.
are Howell's darkest fantasy. Jumping across the table.
Oh, it's me. Hi, my name is Meghan Caves. I play Rosaline Byrne. I feel like I've actually probably talked about this before, but Rose's whole thing is she can do rich better than rich people. But I think that something she doesn't want to admit, she just wants to be those rich people. She wants that power. She wants that kind of control. And while she tells herself that it's because she wants to help people, I'm sure that there is a part of her that does want to do that, but that's not really the way to do that. It can be, but that's not, she's not, I think it would take a long time if she actually got to that place to really be able to utilize it in that way.
Okay. And I feel like Rosaline's character journey has been one sort of either self-discovery or self-acceptance. So do you think that's changed at all in light of recent events for Rose?
I think she's in the process of learning to accept that, sort of needing to figure out either how to be a better person or accept the person that she is. And I think she's in the process of trying to decide which she can stomach or which she's capable of.
Okay.
Because I think she began to realize that she maybe wasn't who she thought she was, and she couldn't quite deal with that. It went a little too far for her.
All right. I like that answer. Should I be less?
Ask her like one more question.
No. There's no time. There's no time. Right next to Rosaline, we have.
Hi, my name is Jordan Pridgeon, and I am playing Gabriel Pryor, the con man who used to pretend to be a preacher and then was touched by some sort of power and now can do miracles and stuff. And I think Gabe's darkest fantasy is there's like a whole stable of horses and he just has these two big knives and they can't do anything about it. And he's just stabbing all the horses to death.
Okay.
No, that's
Stable horse massacre.
No, no, that's not really actually the case. I think his is part of him definitely. Hey, thanks for the bits.
Thanks, buddy love.
I think that even though he turned it down and didn't want it, I think there's definitely a part of him which kind of saw the appeal in the offer from Chaos. To be his servitor and have all this crazy power over people and be an extremely powerful figure with Rose by his side and all this power. He definitely understood why it was a good offer. I think that because he had learned to care more about the people that were in this town and see how bad these evil stuff could be, he went against it. And he also didn't want to be controlled exactly, but there's an allure to all of that.
Sure.
In a different time in his life and a different situation, I think he very much would have taken that offer and been into it.
And as we discussed in our Wildcards by the Campfire at the end of last season, I think that would be a really fun story, a really fun Elseworld story to explore, is what happened if you guys had accepted that offer. Last but not least, we have...
My name's Zook. I play James Bogue, the gunslinger, and I was thinking about this, and honestly, Bogue is living his darkest fantasy right now, which is going and essentially obliterating his worst enemies.
Hunting down his people one by one.
Yeah, but basically, the hindrances, vow, and death wish have sort of combined to make this this is his only reason. He does not, I don't see Bogue having any sort of illusions to him surviving after this and having a farm and doing, whatever, having
you don't
some...
imagine Unforgivening.
No.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
No hunting Esther Wind down and both of you settling down and riding off into the sunset.
No. Yeah, he's it's all about the hunt right now and about murdering these people.
All about the hunt right now.
Yeah.
More than you know.
Ooh.
Thanks very much, guys. I appreciate those answers as always. So, For those of you who are new, if you've never been to Saving Throw before, hi, welcome. We're glad to have you here. Stay a while and listen. We are an independent channel. We do all of this basically of our own free will and under our own head of steam, essentially. Everything is run here by us. We have no backing from anyone else, no wealthy benefactor, no rich uncle who died that we had never met but left us a big inheritance in his will. We are an independent channel, which means that we subsist and we thrive based on tips from generous viewers like you who enjoy what we do.
That one bloody bag of rolled up cash that was left in front of the studio. We're
Yeah.
not sure it was for us.
We bought
We've
so many
taken it.
tacos. But all of that is to say, if you are enjoying what you're seeing, if you're having a good time, and you want us to continue to develop new shows and expand the shows that we already have, please consider tipping during the show. It means a lot to us, and it helps us keep going. Even if you can't tip, we very much appreciate you being here and spreading the word about the show. That is very, very helpful as well. And just hanging out and being enthusiastic with us. We're having a good time. We hope you're having a good time as well. If you want to share the show on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or wherever, use the hashtag WildcardsRPG, please, because that is our kind of official hashtag, and that'll lead people to all the right places. So thank you guys very much for being here. As a fun side effect of all of your cash tips, rewards can be unlocked. Reward tiers can be unlocked that can affect the course of the game, the course of the campaign even. And in order to see what rewards are on offer tonight, you can enter !unlocks in the chat and follow that link to see what we are unlocking, some of which has already been unlocked. So thank you, mysterious strangers in the chat, very much. Before we get started, I just wanted to do a quick shout out to the Civil Savage, who sent us Gussie, the wandering horse, along with this little note about what to do with Gussie. So what he started and what we are going to continue is we are going to take pictures with Gussie in all of the various locations she wanders into, and we will post them on the Wildcards Discord, or in the Wildcards channel on the Saving Throw Discord. So if you are not on there, you should get on there so you can be a part of it. And then we are going to send or give this out to other people who are fans of the show and let them take their pictures of where Gussie has wandered to and see how far Gussie can get away from Howl. So thank you very much for that, Civil Savage. I think it's a really cool idea. And we will take our pictures and then pass Gussie along.
Well.
So look out for that. Thank you very much to JMatthews85 for the resub, and to Cowlty for the sub.
Cowlt.
We probably butchered that, but we still very much
I
appreciate
feel like
it.
it's an Irish thing.
You think it's Irish?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Silk.
It's California
Sealed?
Oil Tycoon Enterprise.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, I think you're
Hey
right.
guys, what say we all saddle up?
Okay.
Oh, well then.
Damn it, I put my hat on backwards.
You ruined it. It's ruined.
How do you know?
Hipster.
So we began last session with the posse having been captured by the surgeon and waking up in her underground lair in immediate danger of losing life, or at the very least limb, thanks to her mad machinations. But they were able to get out of the operating room and try to escape. Well, they did escape, and they were able to free a lot of the prisoners who were being operated and experimented on as well. But in so doing, they stretched themselves very thin, used up a lot of the resources available to them, and just when they thought they were free and clear, it was revealed that the surgeon that they thought they were fighting was in fact a mechanical decoy. The real surgeon was arming her war machine, which, thanks to the intervention of the mysterious strangers in chat, is a gigantic mechanical spider, a la the Wild Wild West. And as the cave started collapsing around them, they were just able to escape before it collapsed in on itself and the spider rose from the desert to strike them down. But before we get to that, let's do some toasts.
Cool.
Okay.
Everybody, raise your glass. Double Up Omega would like us to toast, and pay attention.
Okay.
I was forced to kill Bethany again for the third time. First, freed the hanging judge that harrowed me, then coaxed the marshal to gain dominion, leading to her death by team kill, and now shot the dog piloting her corpse. Hat trick!
Okay.
Just watch my mouth. I was forced to kill Bethany again for the third time. First, freed the hanging judge that harrowed me, then coaxed the marshal to gain dominion, leading to to her death by team kill.
By team kill.
And now,
Now,
shut the
shut
dog,
the dog.
piloting her corpse.
corpse.
Hat trick.
trick.
Set him up and knock him down. Thank you very much, Double Up Omega. That is, of course, a
Perfect.
update on their Deadlands campaign.
Perfect.
He's
First
hard
time.
to kill.
Yep. Yep.
Pogo Mojo. I
Okay,
like that.
Pogo Mojo.
Pogo Mojo. Oh,
Mojo.
I remember you because your name is awesome. Thank you for your sub.
Yeah, thank you.
Historian of Nukes would like us to toast. Never trust a huckster with a dog. They might just end up becoming an abomination and having to be killed again. Third time's the charm, right? Never trust a huckster with a dog.
The dog.
They might just end up becoming an abomination and having to be killed again.
Again.
Third time's the charm, right? Set them up and knock them down. Thank you, Historian of Nukes.
A huckster with a horse is fine.
Yes. Hucksters with horses are fine because that's alliterative.
What about hucksters with cats?
Shimmickson sings. Man, I can't remember the tune to this. So I'm going to say it, and if any of you can remember the tune, we can do that when we... They were not in the least bit scared to be mashed into a pulp or have their eyes gouged out and their elbows broken, to have their kneecaps split and their bodies turned away and their limbs all hacked and mangled. Brave Wildcards posse.
They were not in the least bit scared to get mashed into
a
a pulp, or to have their eyes gouged out and their elbows broken, to have their kneecaps split and their bodies burned away, and their limbs all hacked and mangled. Brave
Wildcards posse. Set them up and knock them down. Thank you very much for that.
I don't think I've heard this Katy Perry song.
What? This is Sir Robin.
Sir Robin.
Brave,
from
brave,
Monty
brave,
Python.
brave, Sir Robin.
Brave from
From
Monty
what?
Python the Holy Grail?
Oh
Katy Perry
yeah,
song.
I don't know that.
No,
You guys haven't seen Monty Python?
I mean,
no,
I've
she's
seen
seen
it,
it.
but
She just hated it.
Gruff, have you seen it?
It's been a long time.
Well, anyway, Shimmickson, we get it. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. M. Mace would like us to toast. We going straight to the weird, weird west. We going straight to the weird, weird west. Set him up and knock him down. Thank you, M. Mace.
West.
Yep.
Resolute would like us to toast. Here is to the exciting and explosive dice rolling and card system of Savage Worlds. Good luck. Here is to the exciting and explosive dice rolling and card system of Savage Worlds.
Savage Worlds!
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
We set him up and knock him down. We're so good at
This
this.
water is going to me.
Vampire 54 would like us to toast. Have you heard what's coming round? The shakes are in the ground. Have you heard what's coming round? The shakes are in the ground. Set him up and knock him down. Thank you, Vampire 54.
Megan's
Everyone,
dying.
please stop coughing.
I inhaled.
Rose is dying.
I inhaled the wrong direction.
Not yet.
The Lurking Shade would like us to toast. Happy Friday the 13th. Try not to die. Happy Friday the 13th. Try not to die. Set him up and knock him down. Siamath
Take a drink.
Pirncock would like us to toast. Die Katze tritt, die Treppe. What?
D.
Die Katze tritt die Treppe krumm. Die Katze tritt die Treppe krumm. I assume that's wordplay. Die Katze tritt die Treppe krumm. Die Katze tritt die Treppe krumm. Set him up and knock him down. And as always, we are so sorry for how we speak your tongue.
You asked for this.
Schnell.
One day I'll learn German completely.
Vampire 54 would like us to toast. There's a posse in the giant spider's boot. There's a posse in the giant spider's boot. Set him up and knock him down. Thank you, Vampire 54.
That's real good.
It has boots.
Peter Buxton would like us to sing.
Spider boots.
Sing.
Yep.
Okay.
She'll be cutting out your organs when she comes. She'll be cutting out your organs when she comes. She'll be cutting out your beating hearts, replacing them with robot parts. She'll be cutting out your organs when she comes.
That's great.
She'll be cutting out your organs when she comes.
When she comes.
She'll be cutting out your organs when she comes.
When she comes.
She'll be cutting out your beating hearts, replacing them with robot parts. She'll be cutting out your organs when she comes.
When she comes.
Set him up and knock him down. Thank you very much, Peter Buxton.
That's wonderful.
Everyone's feeling so singy tonight.
Right?
Great.
Some red shirt would like us to toast. Okay, simple plan. 1, fight spider. 2, beat spider. 3,
Profit.
live.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, simple plan. 1, fight spider. 2, beat spider. 3, live.
And profit.
Set him up and knock him down with the profit. Yes, thank you very much, some red shirt.
2A is the question mark, profit.
Yes. Okay, those are all the toasts for now.
Good, 'cause
Which
I'm
I'm,
out
I'm,
of beer.
I'm burping a
the
lot.
husband.
The husband, thank you very much for the tip.
Oh, well.
Looks like we might have another toast incoming, but in the meantime, Artful Badger would like to give a piece of cursed Spanish gold to
Full.
Rosalind Byrne.
Oh, thank you, Artful Badger. This is my only one.
J. Matthews 85 would like to
bro.
give a piece of cursed Spanish gold to James
Oh,
Bogue.
thank you very
Fancy
much.
pants.
K.O. Ilty? Oh, we haven't decided yet.
And
So we'll.
it's pronounced
last week?
kilty, like quilty.
Oh, okay.
Kilty.
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 Kilty. We'll get back to yours. And Ogo Pogo Mojo would like to give a piece of cursed Spanish gold to Rosaline Byrne.
Oh, thank you, Ogo Pogo Mojo. I like saying your name.
Also, we have unlocked
I did have 2. I forgot.
the first reward tier, which is called the Favor of the Mysterious Strangers,
Ooh.
which we will get to momentarily. Thank you very much. We have unlocked a draw.
Draw.
That is not and never will be the conceit.
Draw.
Stop it! But even though, yes, okay, fine, you win. You can draw. James Bogue. I rolled a die and it came up him.
Crap!
It's just coincidental. I was just letting him have it.
Is
What'd
it
you
PowerPoint?
get?
Is
You
it
get all your
PowerPoint?
PowerPoints back?
Yeah! It's definitely PowerPoint.
It's something I don't think we've had before.
What's that?
Arcane Spike.
God damn.
Ends now! A character with an arcane background may activate a damage-causing power they could normally use. This activation costs no power points and deals double damage. The character must
Doesn't
make
say
a
you.
vigor roll at -2 or suffer a level of fatigue.
So it doesn't say you. It says
Yeah.
a character with an arcane
true.
background
Can
may
you
do
do
it.
it?
Can you do any damage?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so
All you, Rose.
That's all you. We have,
Oh, I took an arcane background.
no, you didn't. We have also unlocked a fistful of cursed Spanish gold for the table.
Woohoo!
Now keep in mind, this is no longer cleansed. The curse has been returned, but there are 3 pieces for
Recursed
you.
it.
Recursed.
Holy
And we have unlocked the next story reward tier, which is called A Last Stand.
artist.
So thank you very much to you guys in chat. We will get to what those do momentarily.
Wait, what?
This looks like.
But also, remember, there is one mystery box card still in play that has yet to be activated. So we will see what happens with this, perhaps, in this session.
Red
There's
zone.
no way of what?
Red zone.
Automatically defeat any mechanical.
Spiders.
Yeah, that's what it is. Kilty has decided to give their piece of cursed Spanish gold to Gabriel Pratt.
Oh, thank you very much.
And the whole card also has a piece of cursed Spanish gold to give out, but it is conditional. So we will get to that.
Draw.
Draw.
Stop it. All of you, stop it.
Draw?
Stop it.
He's so angry.
Okay. We also, and I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because the husband's toast is coming in, and I think we should toast to the husband's toast before we jump into the
Okay.
game.
Wait,
here.
oh wait, are we toasting to the husband's toast?
To the husband's.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't take me so literally.
Oh.
Just wait. Just wait a second.
We're in a silly mood tonight.
Well, it is the
We're
musical
gonna
episode.
die. What?
It is the musical episode.
You're right.
Chose an odd time
We
to do
get
it.
sillier the closer to the end of the season we get. Haven't you guys noticed that?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
That's where prickly
Because
ball
this one is going to be tricky. This one's gonna be tricky.
Oh, this one's going to be tricky. Okay.
This one is gonna be tricky.
He just
Greek?
put a GIF into the thing.
It's a gift.
All right, here we go, guys. Raise a glass. The husband would like us to toast. The posse pursues peril periodically, pushes past punishment, pines for propitious peace, and presides prudence over the powerful while placing polished penance toward their plan. Perfect.
The
The
Posse pursues peril periodically, pushes past punishment, pines for propitious peace, and presides prudence over the powerful, while placing polished penance toward their plan.
toward their plan.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Set him up and knock him down. Thank you very much, the husband.
Sweet pizza.
And you guys all just learned a very valuable trick from Garav there. Just say pizza over and over again.
Pizza, potato, pizza.
All right, I think that is all of the things that had been unlocked. I will remind you guys there are no plot armor tokens remaining on the table. You all each have just the pieces of cursed Spanish gold that were gifted to you at the beginning of this session, and that is it. James Bogue has a wound and a level of fatigue. Both Rose and Gabe are completely out of power points.
I'm wrong. I have 2.
Oh, well.
Both Rose and also Gabe has 2 PowerPoint. Sort of.
I have
Wow,
no
that really
power.
ruins the symmetry of it. Let's draw some fake chips.
That means I can either use Smite once or Sucker twice.
I'm gonna let you go first because you lied to me about PowerPoints. So choose 5 fate chips.
Wait, is he getting them?
He's getting rewarded.
I'm rewarded for lying.
5 fate chips for the first
5 fate chips.
Great
That's
luck.
3 reds, a blue, and a white, which
There we
is
go.
Pretty
a
good.
really good
Solid,
roll.
yeah.
It's really good.
3 for Rosaline Byrne.
I got 2 white and a red.
3
and white.
for James Bogue.
You know what? I wasn't listening to what I said.
I got a blue and 2 white.
Hey, you broke your
Sweet.
streak.
Broke my streak.
And for Hal Melton, 3.
Always blue.
Got
All blue.
white, red.
White, red. And then I get 1 for
That's
each
what I
of
said
you.
I got.
I got 4 white.
Whoa!
Well then.
May I have a wound and fatigue token?
You may.
please?
How many
Wait,
extra
2?
fate chips
Yeah.
do we get for this spider?
None. So, before we jump in, the favor of the mysterious strangers was unlocked. And because you guys are at a bit of a hard patch right here, you get your choice of benefit given to you by the mysterious
What?
strangers in chat.
Okay.
James Bogue can get rid of his fatigue level. Rosaline can regain 5 power points. Or Gabriel, it says in the rewards, can regain 5 power points, but since he already has 2, can regain 3 power points. So what do you choose, Posse?
If I can regain 3 power points, I can heal your fatigue.
Yeah, but
If
So
he
then
can
we
get
get-
to
it's a
you.
wash, isn't it?
No, because it only takes 1 power point.
Takes
to heal.
1 power
So
point to heal fatigue.
it's- Still have 2 left over.
But so you can still do it.
Wait.
No,
Yes.
he'd have 4 left over.
Yeah.
I would have
He
4
can do
left
it now.
over.
He has 2 power points.
So if you can do that now and Rose just gets that benefit, then that's all the benefits.
That's
Sure, but after that, I could also heal somebody.
I see.
Which is
Up
me.
to you. I'm not even involved. That is all you
We
guys.
also
Probably,
have-
yes.
No, it's very much involves you. Strategically,
We're
this
gonna-
affects you very much.
Aren't we just gonna ride away from this giant spider?
Yeah, we're
Is
just
that,
gonna
is
let
that
a-
how you think this episode
We're
goes?
just gonna let a giant spider just roam around the
Also, you're not
Southwest.
on your horses.
Right.
I'll hop
we-
on Howl's
Like,
back.
where's Gus?
We were gonna huff it away from this giant spider and hope that, damn it, we didn't make these legs move when I built it.
What's it gonna be, guys? 5
So-
points for Rosaline, 3 points for Gabe, or 1 fatigue level cleared for James Bogue.
Rose's points are probably more useful for battle, but we could kind of double up if we do mine because I can heal yours. Now we could always, I mean, I'm going to be useless the rest of the battle,
Well,
which is fine. I
You're
can fate
shotgun.
chip
You're
around.
fine.
Sure, but I'm saying like I can use what I have left to heal you, but then I can't like do smite. I can't do quickness.
well,
or...
and I technically have. I have as many power points as I want. It's
As you
just always
deal.
yes.
Oh, that's true.
It's just always a risk. So there's also that to take into consideration. He cannot get more power points except gaining them every however 30 minutes or however many.
So we're leading Gabe here?
I mean, it would help me out because if I get my fatigue and my wound taken care of, that gives me more chances to do damage.
So Gabe is what we are choosing.
Okay,
I could.
The posse has selected 3 power points for Gabriel Pryor.
No, give us another. 45
Also,
minutes.
we've unlocked a draw.
Draw.
That was
And while you guys were talking, I already rolled.
Come on!
Was it me?
It was.
Ah!
Rosaline
oh
Byrne.
man, if she gets the PowerPoint
Draw.
one,
Oh yeah.
Catnap. I got the sleep one.
Well, that's useless.
Play when a character has at least half an hour of undisturbed downtime to rest.
all right.
Yep. Okay.
Let's
Well,
negotiate
but
for
I would-
30 minutes.
I would get all my power points back if I could sleep for 30 minutes.
Well,
Okay.
we'll keep
I mean,
you distracted.
how far can a
Miss
giant spider
Spider,
get?
right? Yeah. Just hang on. I'm gonna take a nap.
Are we gonna lose track? Is it gonna go over the horizon line in half an hour?
Look, Miss Surgeon, in this time and this society, we are super impressed with your achievements. Being a woman and a doctor, like, that's...
And as we
Awesome.
jump back into the setting, you all are running out of the caves that are collapsing right behind you, while up from the earth behind those caves rises a giant mechanical monstrosity. And when I say giant, I mean 40 feet tall, a platform suspended on 8 rickety legs that are probably much stronger than they appear to be. Everything covered in gears and tubes and pipes, shifting steam and smoke and who knows what substances all over the body of this beast. Beneath it, you see mounted what appears to be a giant Gatling gun and a couple of other interesting elements surrounded, and amplified out from the top of this beast comes the voice of the surgeon. Run, bugs. Flee, if you value your lives. And here we are. We're in a combat.
Was the flee part on purpose too?
What?
Run bugs.
It's
Flee.
not a pun.
It
No,
sounds
Flea is a bug.
pretty punny.
It's not a pun.
Okay.
So I am
my
going
God.
to draw some fate chips for the wild cards in this fight.
The wild cards.
Correct. There are 2 fate chips for the spider. And 2 fate chips for the surgeon.
I don't like that.
We good.
The lucky spider.
Howl through this. Drop through this.
All right.
Don't.
Drop.
Drop did this.
We're not fighting. There's a secret one on the back. It's through already.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
James Bogue. King of
Oh
Spades.
yeah.
Sweet.
Al Melton.
Yeah.
8 of clubs.
Okay, I'll take that.
Give me
That's
something
good.
good.
7 of
That's a
spades.
7 of spades. That's not very
Joker,
good.
please.
How about a 5?
No.
Can I interest you? And for the spider.
No.
A 6.
That's not what I wanted.
And for the surgeon.
A 10.
Or is it?
A 2.
Or is it?
A 4. It's a 10.
All right. So here we are. This thing is not far behind where you all are. Shimmickson, thank you very much for the tip.
Thank you, Shimmickson.
Shimmickson?
It is huge, and it is bearing down on you. So, what would you like to do?
We gotta get to our horses. I'm gonna run over to Dot and see what I can do to get her free.
Okay, Dot is tied up to a hitching post. There doesn't appear to be much in the way of anything securing her.
Just a rope? Okay.
Just rope. She's just hitched up as per normal. So I will say you can spend this round unhitching her and getting on top of her. However, there are a bunch of the other prisoners that you freed that are just running around in a panic all over the place. Now, some of these are missing appendages, some of them more vital than others. They are not easily able to get away in the same way you are, so just be aware of
Not
that.
to mention, I think it was established that Gussie is chained down.
Gussie is underneath a pile of chains. Yes.
I don't know if all of us running to our horses and getting away is going to be viable.
Also, where are we? Like, we were in the mouth of the cage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that mouth smaller than the size of the spider?
It was,
Oh, okay.
but it is collapsed.
Cool.
So now you are in the middle of the open desert.
Okie dokie. Never mind.
But, I mean, are you looking for anything in particular?
No, I was wondering if we could use that to our advantage, but clearly
I mean, you
not.
definitely could have if it was still there, but that cave is gone.
Yep.
All right, so Bogue, you are unhitching Dot and mounting up.
I am.
Okay,
Yeah.
hand in your card.
Is my stuff still on Dot? Like my rifle and stuff?
So you had recovered your stuff
Yeah, it was inside.
from the people last episode. So you have it mostly with you, I believe.
Okay, great.
All right. Next up is the surgeon, who is piloting the spider. That's all she's going to do, but she does take the time to cry out, "You can try and run. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you much. I still have to render you up to the Baron. But I confess, this does seem like fun." That'll be her turn. Next up, Hal Melton.
Okay. So what is she? Is she behind anything, or is she just on top?
So she is on top of this thing, but it is 40 feet tall, which is very large. And she's on a platform up, so unless you are quite a distance in front of it, you
Sure.
can't really get a good bead on her.
And it's 40 feet up, so, okay, wow, yeah. I will, can I hand Gabriel my Gatling shotgun? Wait, you have a shotgun, right?
I don't remember.
No, he had picked up a shotgun from one of the guards, but it just had one shell in it.
Yeah,
and
that's
that has
right.
been fired.
Right. No, I'm just gonna keep it then. I'm gonna try and get around to the front of the spider, or are we already in front of it?
You're in front of it.
But
It's coming towards you.
Well, can I target her with a shotgun?
I mean, you could try.
Okay.
But it's going to be at least at medium range, and she has cover.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try taking a couple shots with a shotgun.
Okay. All right. So medium range is going to be a -2, and then her cover is also going to give you an additional -2. So it's at a -4. What's the rate of fire of the Gatling shotgun?
2.
2. Okay, so you're going to roll 2 shooting dice and your wild die at the same time and keep the best 2.
You have
Okay.
deflection for 3 rounds, by the way. I cast it on.
Oh, that's right. Rosaline at the very end of the last episode cast deflection on you. So James, that was 1 round of deflection.
Cool. Okay, here we go. And this is at a minus.
Well, I guess it is on your turn, yeah.
It's -4, you said?
Yes, -4.
Ooh,
Ace!
So 11 minus 4
Is a 7.
is a 7, so that's 1 hit. The other 2 did not.
Okay, 1 hit.
Or 1, the other 1 did not, sorry.
Okay,
'Cause I shot twice.
great. So roll damage.
Okay, and that's just 3d6.
That's going to be... No, it's medium range, so it's going to be 2d6.
Oh, okay. 6.
6 damage. 6 damage does not clear the search. So you take the Gatling shotgun out and just fire some shots up there. The buckshot goes spraying out, and it just, you can't even tell where it hits, but it doesn't seem to hit her.
All right, well, that didn't do much. Is there any place to take cover I can move behind?
So there's not a lot here.
Okay.
There are some, what look like some rocks out in the distance to the east, but they're quite a ways away. Other than that, it's just open scrub desert.
Okay, I'm gonna start moving towards those rocks just to separate myself from them in case like a Gatling gun goes off.
Okay, so you're separating yourself from the rest of the posse?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll start heading towards, my pace is 8, so I'll start running towards those rocks.
Okay, hand in your card. Rosaline,
Yes.
You're up next.
How close am I to this spider? You said it's 40 feet. Is she 40 feet up?
she is up on the platform 40 feet up, and the spider is still a bit away from you guys as well. So I would say you're within like medium distance. What's the medium distance on the range of your shotgun?
It is 24.
24 squares, so 120 feet. Yeah, you're about 100 feet away, or sorry, you're about 80 feet away from the spider, and then she's 40 feet up from you.
80 feet away from the spider? Fuck.
Well, I gave you a head start. Do you want to be closer?
Well, yeah, I do actually.
Okay.
There's a way!
I mean, how can we run?
You can go on hold and wait for the spider to go first. If you want to let it get closer.
Okay, well.
Okay, so you are just standing by the entrance, just gauging as the spider comes closer. Rosaline is thinking of something she's going to do, and she is waiting for the right opportunity to do it. And as luck would have it, here comes the spider. So it is crashing towards you guys. Now, each of its limbs, it seems like it's moving somewhat clumsily. If you look at one of its pieces moving at once, but all of them moving together gives it a sort of grace and balance that you wouldn't expect a machine of this size to have. And it is thundering towards you guys. It doesn't seem to be able to move crazy fast, but it's definitely moving pretty fast. And it also has, the advantage of its range of leg room, essentially, for all 8 of its legs. And it is, you've run for the horse, you've run out for the rocks, everyone else is scattering around, but Rosaline is standing there waiting for it to come, and it is coming.
Spider.
All right, so the spider
I don't know about this.
is, you hear something beneath all of the clanking and the whirring of the machinery. You hear something, silence. Wait, hold on, you don't hear silence.
Yeah, nothing.
What? Silence? No, that shouldn't be
Speaker
happening.
die?
1 second.
Did it? Should have. It's plugged in.
There we go.
Oh, weird.
Speaker just stopped.
Beep, beep, beep. That was a spider.
You hear a sort of crackling sound start to build up beneath it,
What now?
and it fires out some sort of crackling pod as you connect it to a cable. It's coming straight for you,
Can I
Rosalie.
try? I can try to interrupt. Right?
You can. You have to make an opposed agility
I
roll
will
with the
do
spider.
that thing.
It's Harold. Drop your Harold phone.
Hey,
Based on the
Nice.
D6,
Nice. 9.
9.
Yeah.
Pretty
You
good.
want to keep that? I have to ask.
I know, but I don't like it when you ask
You
that.
only ask Rose.
I ask everybody.
No, I'm kidding.
Yay!
Two twos. Hero, 2 twos.
No!
I'll spend a piece of cursed Spanish
He
gold.
doesn't have much now.
I don't.
Only 40.
No, he is way less.
Yay!
5. All right, it fails. You get to act first. What would
Okay.
you like to do?
How close is it to me now?
It is now, okay, I said it was 80 feet away, and it moved, so it's 40 feet away from you.
Motherfucker, really? Okay.
Well, you can move closer.
I know I can, but I can't move as close as I need to move.
How close do you need to be?
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
I'm gonna get on top of this fucking thing.
Okay.
You want a Legolas up?
I mean, kinda. So I can only move 6, which puts me about 30, a little over 30 feet away, 34 feet away, right? Or 34.
34 feet?
I'm confused. Hold on. You said it's 40 feet away.
It's 40 feet away. You can move 6, which is 30 feet. So you can get 10 feet away from it.
Good.
Or
now,
you can run.
Tell me though how.
Okay,
There's
it
a
doesn't look
platform.
like the map.
I know, but well, I'm utilizing
Thank you,
this.
the Bard.
Thank you, the Bard.
Thank you very much.
the Bard.
There's a platform, but what else? Like on the way up the spider,
Legs.
it's just legs. So is there anywhere where I could like grab on?
A convenient ladder.
Conceivably, you could grab onto the legs.
Okay, I want to try to shadow walk as high as I can get.
Okay, so dawn is breaking out here in the desert. You guys escaped as the sun was coming up, so there is plenty of shadow around.
Okay.
You want to shadow walk up onto the leg.
I can get 30 feet basically. I can go 30 feet with my shadow walk.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get. I mean, if I can get on the platform, great. But I don't think I can. I mean, could I do like a running jump?
Jump into an air
walk?
shadow and
I feel like because you're laughing at it, probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an acrobat.
I'll let
so
you do that.
Ooh,
How,
cool.
What would that? What would
But
that?
it's gonna give you, I mean, the run and then the jump and then the shadow walk. That's gonna be -4 to all of those
Well,
things.
okay, but
Okay.
could that be part of my walking though? Thank you,
Thank you,
Vampire.
Vampire.
Vampire 54, thank you very much. Could it be
can I-
part of your walking?
Yeah, instead of like when I said run, like my walk is the run. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're going to get within 10 feet of it. Then you're going to jump into the air. Then while you are in the air, you're going to shadow walk.
Yeah.
So you know you can't jump like super high, right?
Yeah.
Like so it's
Well,
not
look.
really gonna do much good for you.
Okay, I was
Can
wondering-
she run towards me like an alley-oop?
You are running off for the rocks, and she stayed by the spider, so she
Okay.
could run towards you. and do
Gussie!
that.
guys, this is the least coordinated we've ever been as a party. We all
I
just
don't know that
ran
that's true.
different directions
It's a giant
without
spider!
saying
I
anything.
really thought
do?
everyone was going to at least try to run for the horses.
We don't have enough horses for everybody to run
Also
with.
true.
We have 3
wait.
horses.
We have 2 horses. Gussie is chained down.
Two's
Yeah.
enough.
Also.
Well, I thought someone would at least try and check out the chains.
What am I gonna do with a horse?
We have keys.
Because he's gonna die if he fights a giant spider.
Anyway,
So
I'm gonna shadow walk as high as I can go.
shadow walking up on the leg.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could get. So here's the tricky part. You're not going to be shadow walking to a place where you can just stand. You're going to
No.
be shadow walking into the air where you're going to have to grab onto the
Right.
leg.
Shadow leap.
So, yeah, that's going to be a -2 to both actions.
What's the first action?
Casting shadow walk.
Okay.
Second action is trying to grab onto a leg 20 feet in the air.
How else am I supposed to get up here?
I think it's a great idea. I'm just
Okay.
letting you know
All
it's
right,
not
no,
easy.
It's fine. All right. So I got a deal.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh, you have no power points.
No, I have no fucking PowerPoints. I need jacks or better. Pair of jacks or better.
Hold on.
Pair of jacks.
Huh. Hold on.
Don't listen to that.
Don't listen.
Not hearing
Better.
it. Ignore me.
Hang on. What?
So you retreat to the dealing parlor in your brain, but it looks different than it normally does. It doesn't look like a small, dark room with a single light hanging overhead. It looks very much like a familiar place, but you can't quite put your finger on what it is, and then it comes to you. It's that gambling parlor that you played blackjack at in Coldwater Creek back with Tortlaw and Charlie Shadow and the strange dealer named Cletus when you were trying to get information on Driscoll. And sitting at the table shuffling cards is Gerald Richards with his goatee neatly trimmed and his suit all spick and span, and he says, "Oh, hello. I heard that you liked to play games, and I feel remiss that I haven't come to play with you before. So what do you say you and I play a hand? But I've heard from some of my little shadowy friends that you've been naughty. You cheat.
I don't cheat.
You draw more cards than you're supposed to be drawing in a game of poker. So what do you say we even the playing field just a little bit? What we're going to do is I'll leave it up to chance to see how many cards you get to draw this time. We'll see if you're as good of a card player as you think you are. Why don't you draw 3 less cards this time and see what you can do with that?
I suppose I don't have a choice.
I'm interested to see what you can do, Rosaline. Please, go right ahead.
There's no escaping this, huh?
Nope.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Come on, Rose, you got this.
Oh my god. 8 of hearts.
So how many points do you need?
I need 3.
3.
Oh, wait.
Jacks are better.
For shadow. Hang on. I'm pretty sure that's true. Actually, I think I might be wrong. Nope, I'm right. Shadow walk, I need 3. Jacks are better. Got an 8.
A 6.
A 3.
A 3.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
A 2.
A 2.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
A 4.
2, 3, 4.
And a 10.
Well,
Oh god!
It looks, and I'll admit, my poker is rusty because I was trapped in a cave for thousands of years, but it does look like I've won. So maybe without your little tricks, you're not quite as apt as you think you are. But I'm sorry, I've interrupted you in the middle of something very important. You should head back now. And he just flings you back out of this parlor in your head. That was the mystery box card. The next Manitou Rosaline deals with is chaos. Also, any backlash is inflicted on a random other player.
Ah!
wait,
And
instead of her or...
Instead of her.
Okay.
And that was submitted by My Name is Mimikuyu,
That's
now
real-
known as Curse Spanish Spainer
That's real cruel.
in Discord, so thank you very much.
That's real
Right!
So,
Cruel.
Rosaline,
Jesus Christ.
you failed.
Yeah.
You do not get your points. You instead get to roll a d20.
Go for it, Rose. We can take it. We're in this together.
D6?
What?
D6? See which one of us it goes to?
Sure, yeah, all of you roll.
Whoa!
Curse Spanish Giant Spider.
Thank you,
Wow.
Curse Spanish
Thank you very
Giant
much
Fighter.
for the tip.
For
It
this
fit.
and for that.
Yeah, if that's you, then thank you.
It fit. It fit the whole thing.
It's an 18.
An 18.
Is higher better or
No.
worse?
It's worse, usually. I
Okay.
think.
Oh no.
No, what? No. No, what?
Look at this face!
Okay.
What?
Will the 3 of you have a roll-off, please?
Oh my god.
With what?
D6, we'll say. Or D12. Just roll with your D12.
Wait, can we just take it?
What?
Can we just take it?
No, one of you, it's random.
It's gotta be random. So we should just roll a D6 and be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because this isn't random.
Fine.
It's just we could end up tying.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as Rosaline goes shooting back into reality. Not with that. Not with that at all. Hold on. Audio problems. There we go. Nope. Okay, here we are. As she goes flying back out into reality, you feel something about the spell you were trying to cast become corrupted. And you feel this energy start to surge back into your body. But as it does, it doesn't actually flow back into you. It instead flows out towards Gabriel Pryor. The hex has been corrupted, which means it is twisted to have the worst possible result for the Hexslinger.
Oh, fuck!
Damage-causing spells affect him or his allies, protection affects his foes, information gathering lies, and so on. So the worst possible effect of shadow walking, I would say, would be if you shadow walked right beneath the spider's foot.
So I'm just like ripped from where I am back by the thing. And
Yes.
Oh my god.
Gabriel is ripped from where he was standing into the darkness right near him. He is pulled forcibly into the shadow. And then as the spider lifts one of its giant feet, the shadow that it casts suddenly just Gabriel explodes into existence right beneath that as the spider comes stomping down on top of him.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So Gabriel,
That's not that bad.
that's not an amazing roll.
It's a 5 and a 2.
A 5. I'm gonna use a piece of cursed Spanish gold.
Wow.
To roll that.
Okay. Alright.
An 8. Does an 8 beat your parry?
yeah.
Okay.
5 matched it. Match does it, right?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Let's do this, people!
That's an ace.
8 out of 12!
Ace on a 12 and an 8. So
I'm dead!
that's 20 so far. Plus 10, that's 30.
Plus 10, which is 40.
Oh
Wait,
my
what?
god!
Plus 10?
Plus
40?
I'm dead! No, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it.
What?
40
make it.
damage to Gabriel Pryor.
Oh, that doesn't beat my toughness. Which is 43.
Hold on, though.
Do I know? Does Rosalie know what
Oh, you
happened?
absolutely know what happened. Hold on, real quick, before this goes into effect. Vampire 54, and this is from Tuesday, would like to give 2 pieces of cursed Spanish gold to Rosaline,
Thank you.
1 piece of cursed Spanish gold to Gabriel Pryor,
Thanks.
But he's dead, so.
and 1 piece of cursed Spanish gold to Hal Melton.
Thank you.
If I die, I bequeath my cursed Spanish gold to Rose.
On top of that, the mysterious strangers in chat have unlocked the next story reward tier, which is a token of plot armor.
Oh man.
And
Perhaps relevant.
And they have unlocked the last story reward tier,
Oh my god.
Okay.
which is called a gift for Gabriel.
What?
So should you survive Gabriel Pryor, next session something interesting might happen to you. But for right now, you gotta deal with 40 damage from
40
being crushed by a spider.
Damage. Well, my toughness is 6. So.
Okay, well let's
see,
do some
how many
calculation.
raises is 34 damage?
6 is a hit with a raise, 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 with a raise. I think it's 8 raises. Let me double check that. This is important.
What's 8
Yep,
times
yep.
4?
Let's do this.
32.
Can you keep adding D6s?
32, yeah.
Is that how it works? Like, if I have, for instance, 5 chips that could be used as blue or red fate chips, could I add 5 D6s onto a roll?
I don't know, but in this instance, I'll say sure.
Okay.
So you have, you know what? Before we get to this, because this is going to be a climactic roll, let's raise our glass for some toasts. Why not?
Okay.
Shimmicks and toasts. Brave Hal Melton ran away, bravely ran away, away. When danger reared its ugly head, he bravely turned his tail and fled. Yes, brave Hal turned about and gallantly he chickened out. Bravest of the brave Hal Melton.
Shotgun?
Brave Hal Melton ran away, bravely ran away, away. When danger reared its ugly head, he bravely turned his tail and fled. Yes, brave Hal turned about, and gallantly he chickened out. Bravest of the brave Hal Melton.
Ran away. Oh.
Set him up, knock him down. Thank you,
One, you
Smixon.
really need the lyrics
Yeah.
too.
Vampire 54 would like us to toast flying boots, flying here and there and up the spider. Flying boots, flying here and there and up the spider. Set him up and knock him down. Thank you, Vampire 54.
Jetpack, that's what we need.
Cursed Spanish Spaniard would like us to toast. Okay, so it may seem all of my mystery box items are horrible and tragic, but still. Okay.
Okay.
So it may
so it may
seem all
seem
of my
like all
mystery
my
box
mystery
items
boxes
are
are
horrible and
and
tragic,
tragic.
but
But
still,
still.
set them up and knock them down.
But still what?
My mistake. Cursed Spanish Spaniard read that just as Cursed Spanish Giant Spider.
Curse Spanish giant
Cursed
spider.
Spanish giant spider, who is
Thank you.
now about to curse Spanish step on me.
All right, Hall.
Yeah.
Or Gabe, roll that soak roll.
Whoo! We got 8.
8. You gotta soak 8 wounds.
Gotta soak 8 wounds.
Come on, baby. Show them why you're
And
the,
you can
the
go
blessed
through those
here.
cards there, Rosalie.
Huh? What?
Let's soak 8 wounds. Here's the first.
So white fate chip.
Ow.
So a vigor roll at a +2 to avoid being smashed flat by the foot of this spider.
Hey, come on, me. You can do this. All right, that's a 7. That doesn't soak at all.
I mean, it soaks 1.
You're right.
7 left?
It's actually a 9 because you get a +2 because you used a fate chip.
You're right. So that
soaks 2. So
Six.
there
So
are
I would be
6
down
wounds
to
left.
6.
Yes.
But I'm gonna use
Hang
a
on.
curse Spanish.
Well, no, but if he's at 6, what does that? Does that just put him incapacitated?
Yes.
Okay.
I
So-
think I would die, right?
Well,
You'd
depends
be
on what you roll.
incapacitated.
If you get like 3 wounds over, don't you die?
No, you can't. So you can only take a maximum of 4 wounds.
Oh, all right.
Or not 4 wounds. You can only take a maximum of 3 wounds and then become incapacitated. Everything else
Got
is
it.
lost. It's just for what you have to soak. So I would say before you re-roll that, I would recommend adding a d6 and then re-rolling
true.
That
after that.
Yes.
You're
But
trying to keep that
remember,
Elan bonus.
My Elan, but I only get 1. Yeah, I lose that Elan bonus, which I think is a big loss.
And 7's a pretty good roll.
yeah, but it's not enough. I would just be incapacitated.
Yeah.
It's like not soaking.
What do you want to do?
Should give those power points to Rose.
All right.
Yeah. Well, it's great because if
Let's
he's
add a
infested,
D6.
he can't help me at all.
It was
so.
all for naught.
Adding a d6 as a blue
As a
fate
blue
chip?
fate chip.
All right.
Because why
okay.
use reds when I can turn them into blues?
I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is a pretty apocalyptic way to start off this encounter.
I believe in you, preacher.
Well, that's a 5.
Okay.
So that puts me not all that well. So that's 17. That's 19, which is
19.
no.
14. Right? 7 and 5 plus 2?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I was adding both the 5s.
Oh yeah, no. Just so
Yep,
14.
14.
Which is a success and 2 raises.
Success and 2 raises.
So that would leave you with 5 wounds.
leave me with 5 wounds. I'm going to
And there is
reroll.
plot armor as
There
well.
is plot armor.
I'm going to reroll this with Cursed Spanish Gold.
Okay.
So I do not get the Elan now. That's much worse. Let me try again.
There's also the table ones.
Yeah.
Right. We might need those.
All right. All right. I'm sticking with my best one,
Which was 14.
which was 14. And then I'm going to add another d6 to it.
Okay. As a blue?
I can't do that twice.
Oh.
So that one's
oh,
red.
No.
I have another blue.
Okay, good.
So right now I've got 14.
Come on, get one ace. One ace.
Nope.
Oh, it's
Good!
16, which is another raise.
So you have 4 left.
You have 4 wounds remaining.
Which is still enough to incapacitate
So
me.
if you did that,
I know.
and then that, you're still up.
So I'm at, what would we say? I'm at 16?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna reroll with Cursed Spanish Gold.
Okay.
Come on, ace them all. Quad ace is what we need.
Why can't I get any aces?
How many ones are there? How many ones are in there? Oh god.
There's 2 ones.
Oh no.
There are 2 ones.
Oh, why?
Here, try to get with one of these.
All right.
Wait, we gotta fight
No,
a giant spider.
no.
Okay, and just so you remember, this was my wild die.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't said much. You see it?
God damn it!
That's really
Yeah.
bad. That's really bad.
One more with Cursed Spanish Gold.
It's
Okay.
a 1, a 5, a 3, and a 5.
BSB care. Thank you for the tip.
Thank you, yes, we care.
I feel like I know what all of these toasts are going to be.
No!
2, 2, 1, 5.
Ah! Ah!
Yeah.
All right.
But the highest one.
Incapacitated can suddenly fire thing.
No, but you won't be incapacitated if you use that. You'll just have 3 wounds.
Yeah.
You're not incapacitated at 3.
Yep. Okay. I'm
Great advice, Rose.
Ignore.
You're the one who got me into this place.
No, no.
all right.
It was then.
No,
Let's add
it was
one
her
more
Spanish giant spider.
D. No, you know what? Let's add one more D6. And then if this fails, I can re-roll with this one, and it won't go to him. And
That's 4 fate chips.
Oh god.
I'll use this
We
die.
just
as
got
a
our
D6.
fate chip
No.
back.
Yeah. All right, I'm using my wonky looking.
No loaded dice
This one's not loaded. It's
Okay.
just crazy looking.
allowed.
That blood dice, I swear to God.
It's so bad. 1 1. I can't even see that weird one.
It's a 2.
1 1 2 7 2. Come on.
Wait, that was adding a D6. It doesn't matter. It would have been shitty. So I should have
Yeah.
only rolled 1. Right? Because I wasn't re-rolling everything with that. I was just adding a D6.
Yeah.
That was my mistake.
Yes.
That was a mistake. So I was already at.
What was the D6 you added?
Okay, the D6 you had was the wonky one, which was a 2. So
Yeah.
you were at 18.
I'm at 18. All right, I'm gonna re-roll all of it with my last fate
Well,
chip.
use one of those instead, and hang on to
needs
your
a
fate
lung.
chip.
He needs the plus.
I
He wants
need
the
the
plus
alarm.
2 bonus.
I need it.
He's
All right,
addicted.
last fate
He's
chip.
used all of his fate chips on one roll.
All 5 fate chips
I
to
used all my
survive
fate chips
being
and
stomped.
3 cursed Spanish gold.
No aces.
Nothing.
Bad
Nothing.
roll.
3 4
my God.
1 4 3.
11. That's 14. That's 16.
All right, I'll use the plot armor so that I just have 3 wounds.
Plot armor reduces this by 1
Oh,
wound immediately.
God.
Used, and 5 fate chips.
I didn't get.
All of the luck
0
that
aces.
Gabriel Pryor has to bear
0
gets
aces.
focused on surviving this gigantic stomping foot coming down on top of him when he was rudely ripped from where he was standing and teleported directly beneath this spider. And as he rolls desperately out of the way, the foot comes down and clips him, just clips him. But a clip from a gargantuan mechanical robot on a small, frail human body is a very substantial wound, and you feel just things break inside of you, Gabe. You are wrong inside. You are so busted up. You have 3 wounds, and you are barely on your feet.
Woo!
Well,
It's a miracle you are at all.
Rosaline has lost her mind.
I think I might have tripped over something.
Oh boy.
Wouldn't
Wait,
that
wait,
be
wait, wait.
great though if you actually tripped the spider by doing that?
Can we just
Wow.
can we just point out real quick the number of D6s I rolled without rolling a single
Seriously?
6?
Oh my
A
God.
single 6?
Zero.
That is astronomically improbable.
Now that was Rosaline interrupting the spider's action. Now the spider's action continues.
Oh
as
my
that
God.
projectile, that crackling projectile with a cable of some kind connected to it goes flying out at Rosaline.
I mean, that's Friday the 13th, that look right there.
An 8 for a shooting roll.
Yeah. Wait, no, wait. Yeah.
Yeah. As this
But you have
it's a
dodge.
7.
But you have
Yeah.
dodge.
I
so,
do have dodge.
So no raise on it.
So it's a
Because
7.
it's a 7.
Sure, yes.
Okay. So as this thing goes shooting out, it breaks apart and opens up to reveal it is a net. And it envelops you, Rosaline, and as it does, a crackling charge comes shooting down the cable, and you feel electricity just pour into your body.
God, it was gonna be so cool when it
You
came
take
out.
1 damage,
No, I don't.
but I need you to make a vigor roll
Oh
for me.
no!
Come on.
This!
Five.
5. All right. You
Where am I
tense.
at?
You tense up your body and try and keep moving, and you're able to just fight off this electrical surge that's pouring through your body. But you are trapped inside of this net, Rosaline. And that is the spider's turn.
Oh man. What a
Gabriel
first
Pryor,
round. What a
Yes?
first round we're having here.
you're up.
Okay, so Gabe, I'm going to imagine it probably like where did it step on him? Probably like
Just like all down the back of your body as you were rolling away,
Okay.
like the side back.
So
the whole
I
side
probably
back?
like feel myself like bleeding.
Oh, legs, ribs, shoulder.
He's gonna like try and like hold to himself. God, I need to just run. I need to run.
Heal?
But he's gonna try and like grab his side and see if he can channel that energy he's used on others to like try and correct a little bit of what's happening inside him.
So
Which,
you're aware this roll
it's
will
a
be at
roll
a
of
minus 6.
What?
Yeah.
I get -3 for the wounds of the person I'm trying to cure. My own wounds also affect me. So that's a -6.
I don't know about this.
I do.
Maybe just run.
You can do both.
Well, you
That's a
can
minus 2.
Run.
you can move and you can do it, but your pace is also reduced by 3. So you can
Oh.
move 3 squares. And
And if I ran, I could move up to
up to 9 squares.
9 squares.
But you would be at a -8 to heal yourself.
But let's just think about it. At -6 and you have no fate chips now. What are the likelihood chances of that happening? Like, honestly.
You might. Oh my god.
I'm just saying. I know we have 2
I
rerolls
would
on the
need
table, but
an ace on my D10.
and how we doing with aces today?
Not great.
Yeah, just-
but
just-
hey, I
I'm just
got
putting
one
it out
coming.
there. I'm just putting it out there. This is your turn. You do you.
I mean, okay. So here's the thing. I don't think I'd get far enough away to save myself if
you
I
run?
don't heal myself.
If you run, it's up to the cards. Who goes next?
Yeah. I'm gonna be very. I mean, sure. I'll try and get away from it first.
Okay, so you're just gonna run.
Yeah, but I could roll a 1 on the running. and
Where are
then-
you running?
What's so true?
I don't know.
Okay, so Hal has taken off for the east towards the distant rocks.
Everyone ran in different directions. and I
James
got
has
sucked
gotten on
under a
top of his
spider.
horse. Rose is trapped in a net, and all of these other prisoners are running around screaming in a panic.
I think I'm trying. So where am I relative to the spider?
Right to the right of its second front leg.
Okay, I think.
The surgeon.
Oh,
Thank you very
come
much
on.
for the
Thanks, the
tip.
surgeon.
Salt in the
I think I'm
wound.
going to run to the right. I'm gonna run like perpendicular to the spider, the direction it's going. I'm trying to get away from it.
That's going to be heading the same direction Howl's heading.
Okay, I'm heading Howl direction.
Make a run roll.
Okay,
I will
that's just
say-
a D6, right?
Yes.
Camera 2, can you zoom in on me? No? Okay.
What is it?
It's a
If you
2.
want to help us out, consider subbing
Yeah.
Or upgrading yourself.
or upgrading yourself.
All right. Well, I get to move 5, which is a little less than someone
Thanks
who
for the
isn't
mystery.
wounded.
Tyrannid.
Tyrannodon, thank you for the bits.
I get
Yes.
to roll 5, which is a little less than someone who isn't wounded.
So you stumble
walking
run
normally.
off to the east, away from.
Holy crap!
That is. You guys
can't see that.
It's not a spider,
But,
but it's
oh my god.
There's a huge
Oh my God,
cockroach.
I have to run!
Oh man!
You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, cool.
Wow.
So
Hey.
a little bit of an extermination that we just performed here in the studio.
Hey,
Not okay.
I feel like that cockroach right now.
There was a giant mechanical cockroach, but we got it.
It was so big, guys.
We got
Wow.
it.
God.
Guys, I'm from
Thank you,
Texas.
Matthews.
That's what we call a normal-sized cockroach, because
Thank
Texas
you.
is terrifying. Jay Matthews, thank you very much for the tip.
Thank you, Jay Matthews.
All right,
Thanks.
so you stumble run away
Yeah.
from this thing to the east.
Gabe's like coughing up a bit of blood.
Yeah, you are.
And he like tries to get up, and he's like kind of falling over and like pulling himself part of the way. So he just gets as far as he can away,
All right.
which is 5 squares.
Yes. All right, hand in your card, Gabriel Pryor.
Woo!
That's the first round of combat gone.
Good job, everybody. We did it.
What do you say we celebrate that first round of combat with a couple toasts?
Hooray!
Everyone raise your glass. BSB Care would like us to toast. The itsy bitsy spider climbed out the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the posse out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider killed the posse again.
Again.
Wow.
The itsy bitsy spider climbed out the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the posse out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider killed the posse again. Set him up and knock him down. Thank you very much, BSB Care. The surgeon would like us to toast. Don't worry, Mr. Pryor. I can fix you up when this is all over.
That's good.
Don't worry, Mr. Pryor. I can fix you up when this is all over. Set him up and knock him down. Thank you very much, the surgeon. J. Matthews would. Oh, hey, it's another.
Oh, good.
The itsy bitsy spider crawled out of the evil pit, stepped on the preacher, and squashed him all to shit. Out came the fate chips to soak up every wound, and the rest of the party realized that they're doomed. The itsy bitsy spider crawled out of the evil pit, stepped on the preacher and squashed him all to shit. Out came the fate chips to soak up every wound, and the rest of the party realized that they're doomed. Set them up and knock them down. Thank you very much, J. Matthews 85.
Sing-songy.
You guys are very clever.
All right.
Man,
Mean.
it's true.
So
2d12 plus 10 just don't work out too well.
As this is happening, all of these prisoners are running around screaming, but Donald, the one that you remember speaking to, the most coherent one that you freed from the prison, he just stops and he looks around. He sees you tangled up in a net. He sees you limping away, you running, you on the horse, and he says, "Ugh, all right, some of us, we weren't just experimented on. Some of us actually have ways that we can help here, and God damn it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to get out of this without helping, so those of you that can use whatever the surgeon gave you, let's use it." Because the mysterious strangers in chat unlocked a last stand, some of these prisoners are able to help you out. But one of them is going to be assigned to each of you to do what they're doing, and you will have to let me know what you want them to do. I will tell you what their abilities are.
Night
Night Steve, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Oh man, did they find the body of Five Fist Johnson dead and like add 4 extra arms onto him?
That hasn't happened yet. James Bogue. A 5 of spades, not for James Bogue. He says nay.
Get out.
An ace of hearts, can I?
Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
8 of spades.
Joker, come on, Joker,
that's
come on,
all right.
Joker, come on.
9 of clubs.
Give somebody a Joker.
Jack of clubs.
I'll take it.
Don't, be careful of those words. Great.
2 of hearts for the spider.
Good.
Okay,
And
all right,
a
okay.
6
Okay.
or an ace
Oh!
or a king
No!
for the surgeon. She'll take the ace. All right.
Okay.
James Bogue, you are up first on the back of your horse.
How far away is the spider from me now?
Not very far, about 40 feet away maybe at this point.
And how far away is Gabriel from me?
About 50 feet to the east. Sorry, I would have represented this on the map, but there's no way to fit the scale on the
Right.
table map here.
Right. And she's like,
She is tangled
Kinda
up in
next
a
to
net right. No, she's
Oh.
right in front of the spider. You ran off to the horses.
okay.
So she's in between you and Howl and Gabriel, who are running to the east.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to Rose and take my knife and cut the rope that's holding her.
So you're gonna dismount.
Well, I'm gonna ride up to her.
You're gonna ride up to her.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna have to get off your horse in order to. You know what?
Isn't it going like up? Like
You're trying to cut the rope connected
Yeah.
to the. Oh.
Uh-huh.
That's like a
is it metal?
It's all metal, but that's like a stronger cable.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have it would be immediately evident that it's gonna be easier to cut the net than the rope. If you give me a good enough riding roll, I'll let you lean down on the side of Dot and see if you can swipe through the net.
Or make your dude do it.
Yeah, I mean,
He might not have hands.
yeah, that's.
I mean,
we don't know.
We
who-
should find that out first, right? Or does he go after?
No, he's gonna go on your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, then what's my guy? What's?
Your guy does have hands, but they're
Okay.
gun hands.
Cool.
Whoa! Gun hand!
Okay.
Where his hands should be, like a little bit halfway up his forearm, it's been replaced by 2 what look like just single barrel shotgun barrels that are attached to the end of his hands.
Can you rain hellfire down upon that person running this goddamn spider?
The surgeon?
Yeah.
My pleasure. All right, so he'll go after you do.
Okay.
Call me No Fist Tomlin.
Then yeah, I will. I mean, is it? Can I move to her? Can I make it to her if I move?
Yeah, you can ride Dot over there, and if you give me a ride roll, I'll let you stay horsed and just kind of slide off in your saddle
Right.
to try and cut through the net.
Okay. All right, I'll do that.
So it's going to be, you're making a ride roll and you're going to be making the attempt. So both are going to be at a -2.
Okay.
Okay, so first make your ride roll. That's a bad ride roll.
It's a bad ride
That's
roll.
not good.
It's a 1 and a 3.
Curse Spanish Gold reroll.
So it's a 5.
-2, which is a 3.
Fudge.
None of the party can ace today.
It's actually worse than that. Because it's a -2, because I have my wound and my fatigue.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Everything sucks.
And Janetta, thank you for the sub.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Anjanetta.
Anjanetta.
That doesn't suck. Thank you.
No, that is helpful. Oh my goodness. You could add a D6
We have these two.
to it.
Yeah.
Also that.
Yeah.
But you're at 1 right now?
Yeah, I think my highest will be a 1 right now.
3.
I'm going to try re-rolling it.
It's a 2 and a
No. Okay.
3.
All right, that doesn't happen.
man.
All right, so James goes riding over towards Rosaline, who is caught up in this net, which is slowly being winched back up to the spider. And as you lean out of the side of your saddle, you are acting on instinct the way you would if you were healthy and in top form, but you're not healthy and in top form. You've been worn down and wounded. And as you lean over, a tearing pain in your side makes you grab at yourself and you fall off of the side of Dot and roll onto the ground, coming to a stop next to Rosaline, but unable to do anything else this turn.
Can I give her this?
Yeah. I mean, you can use that at any point to
Okay.
let her use that. You don't have to give it to her.
Okay. You have it at any point.
I have it. So what is it? It lets me use a power that is damaging.
Yeah. So you could do like 52 card pickup or something
For double damage.
for double damage
Pretty
and
much
no power
just
point.
52 card pickup is my only.
54.
Yeah.
Right.
And you might get. Then you'll get fatigued.
Oh, and the instruction card, 55.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Janetta gives 2 pieces of cursed Spanish gold
Tier 2.
to Gabriel Pryor.
Who needs them?
Wow!
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Anjanetta.
Awesome.
Great
Anjanetta.
deal.
You're saving
Also,
lives.
while you guys puzzle through that, we've unlocked the first mystery box.
Great.
Oh my god.
Is that good or is it bad? We don't know
Oh my
yet.
god.
This
I
card
think it's
will
bad.
activate when it
I
activates.
think it's bad.
Oh,
Let's
no.
look at his face. I think it's bad.
Ah.
I think it's
Thank
bad.
you very
It's gonna be
much.
like, next time it was Soak Roll, they actually take 2 extra wounds.
Thank you very much, Chad.
Or not. I don't know yet. Maybe
All right.
Thanks, but thank you.
So that's all for you, James Boak. Hand in your card.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Your friend doesn't appear to be in very good shape, but I can administer to all of you after you're safely back where you belong and being delivered to the Baron. So for now, I think I'll just let him run. Pull her up. Next up, Gabriel Pryor.
All right, so it's gonna start pulling up the net with Rose in it, right?
Correct.
Oh. Okay.
It is also continuing to administer electric shocks, and even though they are not visibly wounding her, Rosaline is crying out in pain or just pure shock response when these bolts come through.
Yeah. Oh God. So Gabe is just gonna be like, he'll stumble a little bit further and kind of turn and be like, no, come on. And I'm gonna try and heal myself now. I got it, right?
Okay. How many points does that cost?
It costs 3.
And how many do you have?
I've got 5. So I can do 2 suckers after that.
Okay.
Or a smite.
Okay.
I just need a good roll, dice. You haven't done anything good for me so far, but I trust in you. All right, so this is at a -6. So I need a 10.
A 10 or more.
I need a 10, preferably a 14.
You're rolling a
A
D.
D10.
Okay, so it is totally possible.
You got a 6,
Not gonna do it.
which is an effective 0.
It's all 0. All right, let me give it one roll. Try.
You got a 1.
It's a 1.
But you aced that, right?
I did ace that. Yes,
Thank
you're right.
you.
Oh, I'm like,
First
I'm
ace of the whole thing.
Come on!
Wow.
Double ace.
Ah! Yes. Okay.
There it is.
Okay. Okay.
That's 14.
That's a 14.
14!
But that was
Minus-
a 1 on my faith die. Mm-hmm. Which means it goes down a die type until I have an hour to rest.
Totally fine, right?
Yes, it means I have a crisis of faith, which you know what? I think kind of works.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So a couple things real quick. First of all, I want to put a pin in what's happening to you because we didn't let your minion
Oh,
go.
right.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
So with his gun hands, you wanted him to rain fire down on the surgeon?
Yes.
Okay, so he...
Oh,
Sorry, there was another one.
We have a lot of bugs in here today.
was it the same one?
It might have been the same one. I might not have killed it correctly the first time. But it's dead now, for sure. Super dead.
Tell you
Okay.
what, we could really use a spider in here.
Oh man, let's hire some spiders.
No.
2 shots at the surgeon.
Hey, that's not bad.
5 and 6, but they are at -2, -4.
Because of the distance.
Because of the distance and because of another effect. So they both miss.
Still.
Die, you bitch! It doesn't work. Going back to Gabriel Pryor, who has just used his abilities to heal himself and feels that for some reason, perhaps it's because of his wounds, that seems to take a lot more energy than he was anticipating.
God damn it.
Because the next power that is used costs twice the power.
What?
Oh, come on!
What is happening today?
So
Give
instead,
us a good, just one good mystery box.
instead of healing you up for 3, it takes the rest of your power points to heal yourself. But great news, you rolled well. So you do get to heal 2 wounds, right? 2 wounds?
Oh my god.
2 wounds.
Oh my god.
Who was that?
That one's an original, so that one was mine.
John!
There's another one in there. All of mine have a counterbalance.
God damn!
So, Gabriel Pryor, you heal yourself of 2 wounds. You feel the brokenness inside of you start to heal up, leaving only the surface skin wounds that getting stepped on by a giant metallic spider would leave behind. So you still have several lacerations, but you are feeling much better, although you are completely out of power points.
And luck.
Yeah.
Here you go.
You have a minion as well.
What do they do?
Can they heal?
What can my minion do?
Tommy Heel Hands.
He has a Gatling gun, completely replacing one of his arms.
So he unheals.
Have him shoot you.
Okay.
And then try to roll again, and then you might like.
Oh yeah.
So
game it.
I'm gonna say he doesn't take orders from Gabe. He just
Right. This is just he is helping. So what would you like him to do?
So he's just gonna be like, "Ah!"
At what?
Towards probably not super smartly at the face of the mechanical spider.
At the face of the mechanical spider.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the 7.
He hits the face of the mechanical spider.
But damage might be harder.
It doesn't even matter. I'm not even gonna have him roll damage because his bullets just firing out of his gun, just ping, 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 ping off of the face of the spider. This thing is very heavily armored.
Cool. Sweet.
Cool.
But that's useful information to know.
Yeah.
Next up is Rosaline Byrne. You are in a net. You are going to take 3 damage.
Yeah.
But I need you to make a vigor roll at a -1. It is becoming harder and harder to fight off these electrical bursts.
I got a 6.
But you're still able to keep it together. You can try and get free.
Okay.
So,
Where am I in relation to the rest of this spider?
you're in front of it, being pulled
Right,
up
how
towards
close
it.
am I to any part of its body?
Kind of Like, what part of its body?
It doesn't matter. I'm just wondering if I use 54 card pickup, how much of it I could get.
You would be able to get some of it, but because you're trapped in a net, you're not really going to be able to
But
use 54
can't I
card pickup.
utilize it to try and shred the net as well?
I'm going to say it's wrapping you up so much you can't properly cast your spell. You're going to have to get free of the net before you're able to do anything.
Okay. All right. I guess
So
I'm gonna.
either agility or strength.
For what? To get free of it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You could try and get to your knives and just cut it out that way.
Yeah, I could. I was thinking I was gonna have to shadow walk out of it.
No, just you're trying to break out of the net.
Okay,
It's
I was just gonna cut it. So
yeah,
you
it's
could
some
just
sort
try
of
and cut it.
it's some sort of
walking.
wire
Come on.
filament.
I had such a good plan, you guys. Okay.
It was a good plan. It just went
Yeah.
horribly wrong. It's some sort of wire filament that the net is made out
I
of.
will try to agility out of it. Can I like do a flip and get a bus?
You can't do a flip to get out of a net,
Yeah!
which is good because you got a 1 on your other die.
Yes.
Do a barrel roll.
7.
A 7. Okay, so you in the net, like as it's shocking you, you notice where it has cinched itself closed, and you just sort of start to like worm your way out through that until you like can force open a hole big enough to just pop yourself out of the net. So you are out of the net.
Thanks for the bits.
Thank you
SF
for the
Giants
bits.
49er, thank you very much.
Good morning to you.
You rolled a 7?
Yeah.
Okay, I should have said this ahead of time because you'd be at a -2 if you wanted to do something else.
Oh yes.
But you did succeed, so if
I
you
would
want to
still
try and
succeed.
cast a spell, you
I
can
want to
do
use
it.
this.
54 card pickup.
So this says may activate a damage-causing power they could normally use.
Yes.
The activation costs no power points and deals double damage. Does that mean I still have to roll?
Now, okay, wait. I just want to point
activate.
out, you're under this thing, and we know for a fact that it's heavily armored.
Right.
So, are you just... are we sure we want to blow this on the spider itself when it might be
She
better?
shreds heavy armor.
Yeah,
I
her.
do.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, 54
that's-
card pickup is a heavy
It's a
weapon.
heavy weapon.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
why I
okay.
wanted to use it on it.
So what are you aiming towards? Its body?
I think what I would aim towards...
You could hit the body or you could hit one of the legs.
I think I would aim towards, like... Could I aim at, like, a joint between the body and leg?
Make a notice roll.
Reroll it!
It's a 3 and a 1.
Okay, I'm re-rolling.
Oh my god!
2 and a 3 is still a failure.
I feel like I need to notice. Come on, just give me something better.
A 3 and a 2 is still a
I
failure.
guess I don't fucking notice!
All right.
God damn it.
Yeah, sure, go for that.
Motherfucker, I've lost my die. Okay, yep. So do I
Okay,
roll
so
to
just
activate?
like under the underside of its body where the leg is connected to it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm generally, I really want to go for a leg,
Yeah.
but if I get a little bit of the body, I won't complain.
So you get to activate it. You do need to roll to activate it. So it is going to be at a -2 because you did something else. However, it will cost no power points and it will do double damage, but it is still going to get a chance to make an opposed agility roll.
Bizarre.
I mean, how could it?
Yes!
Yeah,
I
it's on a
used it!
D10.
There it is. That's what we needed.
13, so an 11.
So an 11, yes.
I mean, it's so big. How could it even agility anyway?
Good?
Yeah. I'm just seeing if I get.
Aced on the
Yes.
D6.
God,
I got an 11.
Oh,
Come on!
I got an
got
11.
to be fucking kidding me. God damn it!
But
But
yeah,
because you're using that card, I will rule that this attack is a little bit stronger than normal, so I will give you the tie.
Okay. So I do double damage, but I don't get a raise.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So just roll
Sorry for yelling.
2d10.
make this the
Alright.
best
And
damage
double
roll
it.
ever, Megan.
Okay, 2d10 and double it?
ace it, ace it.
You just need one ace to make this.
You aced it! I fucking aced it! Ah! Okay.
Okay.
19 damage.
Okay.
38.
Double
38.
is 38.
Thank you, BSP.
BSP
Thank
care.
you. Thank you, BSP Care. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the tip.
Yeah.
Okay. 38 damage.
Yes.
Ah! Sorry.
Which is
That's
a
almost
suc-
as much as it did to me.
Right?
That's true.
That's true.
Almost.
That is a success with a raise, with a raise, with a raise, with a raise. A success with 3 raises.
Nice.
His toughness is like.
25.
It's like him.
Well, he got.
Well, a little
oh,
bit.
great.
Yeah.
Toughness is like 25.
Okay. It's gonna try and soak. Well, I can't let it take 3
It's a robot
wounds.
spider. It doesn't know.
I don't know.
I'm like, oh.
So this is
No, what
has to
happened?
try
here's
and
what's
so-
happening. This is it as an extension of the surgeons. I have not given it all of its stats, but it makes sense that it would be a wild card.
Sure.
Does it? The committee disagrees.
Wow.
It's an 11.
It's a 13.
It's a 13.
Gets a +2 on those.
That's hold on. That is a success with a raise. With a raise, which means it would still take 1 wound.
Yay. I mean, that's better than 0.
Yay!
If he sticks with it.
I'm going to.
So,
God damn it. Are you kidding me? That's 1 out of 3.
That's great.
It's more important to wound her, though.
you squirm out of the net, and then as you do, you just roll over onto the ground, and you feel some sort of like spiking power inside of you just surge out. And as you cast your 54 card pickup, it comes out like a tornado of death. Just these cards slicing out, and you see them slice up through the armor and just start to rail against it until it's denting it and then making inroads inside of it. And you see gears and valves popping up and steam flying everywhere as the thing just sort of unsteadily kind of moves off to one side and then rewrites itself with a crash and starts just sort of scuttling around in place.
And
you do seem to have damage
And
there.
the image of Rosaline is very much like she tears herself out of that, and she's got tears streaming down her face, and she's just yelling at it as she's not saying anything, she's just screaming as the cards go flying.
And it is shaken.
Yay! That's more important, I think.
Well, okay. Well, that was unexpected. I can see that this is going to be more difficult than I initially anticipated. Today has been interesting. All right, hand in your card. And your other card, except I need you to make a
Oh, right.
vigor roll at a -2.
And I have a fatigue, don't I? Or is that if I...
If you fail this, you will have a fatigue level.
Yep.
Well,
Which, that's a critical failure.
What?
Hey,
God damn it.
yeah, that's worth it.
What a day.
Yeah.
God damn it.
What a day. Is that a 2 and a 1?
That's a 2 and a 3.
Which is a lot like a 2 and a 1.
Rerolling with Curse Spanish Gold. An 8 minus 2 is a, okay, yep. 13 minus 2 is an 11.
my
You do
God.
not take a level of fatigue for that, Rosaline.
Woo!
The surge leaves you as quickly as it came, and you find yourself still beneath this spider. All right,
Oh my God.
next up, Hal Melton.
Oh my
Oh wait, no, your minion.
Right, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Your minion is Donald. And he
okay.
says, all right, somebody hold me under the arms. And one of the other like frail prisoners comes over and holds him. And he says, God damn it, I was hoping not to have to do this. And he jumps up into the air and just kind of looks like he pulls one of his legs right against his body, and his left boot makes a clicking sound, and then a rocket fires. He has a rocket foot, and it fires up. Is it firing at the surgeon or at the spider?
Well, is there a negative to firing at the surgeon?
Yes. She's protected up there with all manner of things.
I mean, the spider is shaken and wounded,
Sure.
so this would be a
Aim it
great
at the
time to
same
rocket it.
Spot.
The same spot. Okay, so he's gonna make a shooting roll,
Good job. You wounded it.
which is a 3. Which is a miss. But I'll spend a piece of curse.
I know, I'm so nice. A 6.
Which is a hit.
And if that was a D6, it would have been an 8.
You'd be home by now.
It's a 10 with an ace.
12 damage. So it goes, his rocket boot goes arcing up there and explodes with a against the side of the thing right where you hit it. And as the smoke clears, you see that it does not appear to have done any more damage than you did before. It appears that this thing is heavily armored everywhere, at least as far as you can tell.
I thought a rocket would be helpful.
It would. All right,
Howl.
Hal Melton.
Punch it.
Wait, everyone raise a glass. Oh, yes. Oh, and the whole card, you're right, that did get triggered. The whole card gives a piece of cursed Spanish gold to Rosaline Byrne,
Oh,
the
thank
first
you.
person to draw blood against the giant mechanical spider.
Ah,
Nice.
thank
Robot
you,
blood.
Wildcards.
Raise a glass. BSB Care would like us to toast Dear Posse. Roll better, damn it! Dear Posse, roll better, damn it! Set him up and knock him down. Thank you for the reminder, BSB Care. All right,
I'm trying.
Howl.
Okay.
You are running to the rocks to the east. You see Bogue
Nope. not
fall
anymore.
off of his horse and roll next to Rosaline. You
Come
see
on.
Rosaline take a bite out of this thing, but not a big enough bite.
Ah,
Gabe is near you, not too far behind. He seems to be feeling better, but he does not look great.
All right, just-
None of this looks great.
just to clarify, I wasn't running away, okay? I was trying to split up so we can have some sort of tactical advantage.
Yeah, I think it was probably a tactically good idea for us to be all in like completely different places where we can't support her.
We can gang up on the spider.
Yeah. Also,
Well, no, we probably can't.
See, the preacher gets it. Thank you. So, I have a question. That rope that she cut, is that still going up? Can I run and grab it? Because, I mean, it's all happening at the same time, right?
Yes. So she didn't cut the rope. She wriggled out of the net, but
Sure.
now it is still pulling and winching that net back up. So yes,
And that's going towards the mouth of the spider, or where's that coming from?
it's coming out from what looks like someplace beneath its, we'll call it its abdomen.
Out of character reminder, there is electricity shooting through this net.
Well aware. Totally fine.
Okay.
But I feel like I need to, Empire Strikes Back this thing. So
Okay.
I'm gonna run. I don't think I have to run. I think I can probably get there with 8 because I only moved 8 last time, and now I'm going back to where Rose was.
You're gonna have to run.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
That's fine too. I want to run and grab the rope,
Okay.
and also equip my claw. But I assume that we already had our weapons equipped. But
I think you did because you already fought.
Yep.
So go ahead and make a run roll, and then I'm going to need an agility roll,
okay,
and that agility roll is going to be a -2 due to the running.
great. My run is this, and I don't need to add a wild die to the run, right?
No, not to the run roll.
3.
3,
So I-
and you're fleet-footed, so that's enough to get you there. That'll be
great.
enough to get you underneath the spider as the cable starts to winch back up into the body. You run and take a leap for it. Give me an agility roll at a -2.
It's probably a really bad idea, but we'll see. Ace.
Ace on the
Okay.
D6.
So 8.
8 minus 2 is a 6,
All right.
which is
a
enough.
little
So
bit of
you
good
run
rolling.
up there and leap and grab onto the cable, and immediately electricity courses through your body. You take 1 damage, but I need you to make a vigor roll.
I got punched in the gut by Electric Man. I'm good. Vigor is one of my better skills, so this should be all right.
You're quite vigorous.
Yeah,
That's a failure.
that should be
3
fine.
and 3.
You don't have any bonuses for vigor
No,
rolls
I
or
didn't
anything?
do that. I should have done it.
No vigor bonus.
Here is.
I'm
Actually,
excited
use a
to
fate
use
chip
all
for
the
this.
new.
You can use a fate
I'm
chip.
excited to use
No?
the new spell I took.
I don't like that. Here you go.
All right.
Oh.
I don't like that.
You're gonna okay.
What was
Curse-
that?
All my power points got drained.
Okay, that's an 8.
8. All right. So you grit your teeth, half with exertion and half involuntarily due to the electricity coursing through your body.
is fine.
But you're able to hang on to it as it starts to winch up into the body of the spider. Hand in your card and your minion.
Ooh, what we got?
Your minion is a knife arm guy.
Okay.
He's got more accurately, like a sword arm guy.
Oh.
He is. He's got a very long blade coming out of his
He's
right
like
arm.
looking at the spider and like,
It is
Yeah.
hard.
Does he have legs?
Kind of sweet, though.
He does have legs.
Okay, just want to make. I don't know
He is
what.
otherwise good, except
sword
for the
legs.
sword arm.
Cool. How far away is he from me?
Not too far. They're all just sort of milling around the outside of the spider's legs at this point. Those that have stayed to fight, the rest have run away.
Can he run and grab me?
What?
So he comes up with me?
You're gonna have to invite him to do that. I don't think he would think to do that.
All right, then I'll have him try to attack a leg.
Okay, just like the bottom of a leg.
I mean, if he sees any weak point, I'd have him go for it,
Or
but
like
I don't know what
cables
he's.
or
I don't know how capable he is. So.
Do you want him to make a notice roll?
Sure.
The notice roll that I couldn't succeed on.
He fails the notice roll. I'll attack its leg! Ching chang chow chow! It's not
Whoa,
doing
whoa.
anything. It's not doing anything.
All All right.
But he is
God,
furiously
we're
attacking it
so
with his sword
fucked.
arm.
Hand in your card, Hal
I
Melton.
honestly don't know what he would have done, honestly. I already
You already did.
I
All right, it's the spider's turn.
Yay!
All right.
Oh, yeah.
The moment we've all been waiting for again.
So, James Bogue is on the ground.
It's shaking though.
It is shaken.
Yeah!
Hold on, let me have it unshake.
Is it a D40? What the? It's a crit fail!
Crit fail!
I'll re-roll with a fate chip.
We use the fate chip. I'll take this.
I
Thanks.
need to have that.
Okay.
It succeeds.
Fuck.
Succeed.
It unshakes. And it's
We'll take the win
so
from
James, you're on the ground, having fallen off of Dot. You are standing off to the side. You're beneath it. You are beneath it. So again, you hear this crackling noise as something powers up. And Howl, as you're watching, as you're being pulled up into its abdomen, you see another panel drop from under its abdomen, and what looks like another net and cable drop out and just start to spool up as it fires off at James,
All right.
lying on the ground.
Got more of those. Look out. Wait, get caught. It's great. Come up here.
That is an 11.
So that's gonna hit. So it just completely surrounds you, James. The net just covers you.
Does it get an agility roll or anything?
You take 1 damage, and I need you to make a vigor roll for me. At a -2, because of your wound and fatigue.
Oh, right.
Well,
That's
that's
a
a
5
3.
and a 4. -2.
Use one of those.
Okay.
A 4 and a 2, which is equals 0 and 2.
All right. The electricity starts shooting down through it, and in your weakened and dazed state, having just fallen off of Dot, it just rocks through your body, and you feel your muscles seize up and start to spasm. You're going to be at a -2 to all agility and strength-based checks next turn.
Yeah!
And it starts to winch you back up into its body as well.
At least we know what it does now.
Next round. James Bogue, 3, not for James. 7,
Yeah.
Howl, Jack of Hearts.
Oh, yeah.
Give us a
Rosaline,
joker.
5 of diamonds.
Stop saying
Joker, Joker,
Gabriel,
Joker.
3 of clubs.
All right,
Joker.
3
The
fine.
spider gets an 8. The surgeon gets either a 3 or a 6 or a 10. She will take the 10. All right, first up, Hal Melton.
What, really? Okay, cool. So this rope is still moving up towards it?
It's still moving up. However, you take another damage, and I need you to make a vigor roll at a -1.
Okay. Okay, all right.
Keeps dropping
okay.
things, you hear
Why do
that?
I have this? It's James's die. I got an 8.
An 8.
So 7.
All right, so that's enough. Again, the electricity courses down, but Hal Melton is no slouch when it comes to being tough and resisting electricity.
I'm really good at it now.
So, again, you grit your teeth, partially because you choose to, and partially because it is locking your muscles together, and continue to ride this rope up. It looks like it is moving up quicker now. Probably by the time your next turn comes around, you will be pulled up inside of this thing.
Can I climb it to get there faster?
You can try. That's going to be a difficult climb because of the constant electricity.
Okay.
So I would say you can climb at a -2. And you
And
probably don't have climbing as a
I
skill,
don't,
so
so
that would be at a
that's
-4 altogether.
I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do, like a defensive maneuver or something while I'm hanging on to this.
I mean, what's your end goal? To get up inside of it, right?
Right.
I mean, you're most of the way there.
Okay.
You could try, I don't know, if you wanted, you could pull a gun and try and take a shot at something while you're up here.
Worth a shot, I guess.
You had your Gatling shotgun out,
I
right?
did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you want to shoot at?
I'll shoot at.
Make a notice roll for me.
Okay. No subtractions.
No subtractions.
Aced.
Woo! Yay! Someone gets a notice.
An 8, which is a success with a raise. As from your vantage point up here, as you're being pulled up inside the body of the spider, you look out at its legs as they're continuing to just sort of shuffle around as it positions itself, and you notice that the joint out here, where it meets the second part of the leg that goes down, when it moves back and forth, it seems to reveal what looks like several tubes. There seems to be a grouping of them, a bundle of tubes that look kind of important and are sometimes revealed when it moves its legs around.
Okay, so knowing that, and assuming it's a glowing weak point on a boss, can I just yell that to the posse for my turn?
Looks like it could be a weak spot, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna yell that, like, hey, the joints, get the joints! That's what we gotta knock it down off the legs.
God damn it, Howler's always about smoking that reefer.
What? What? No.
Are you gonna try and take a shot as well?
If I can do that and tell them that.
Yeah, speaking's a free action.
Great, I will, yes.
-2 to speaking.
I'm not very good at it, so maybe.
Get leg time now!
Need joint!
What's funny is I drew the spider and kind of wanted these to be weak points, so I colored them red,
Yeah.
and it happened.
Well, they already were.
Great.
But again, that spider is not the spider that we're.
I know, but
Can I
If you
hear
hadn't
him?
done
Am I
that,
close- Are we close
Zook
enough
it
to
off.
hear him?
You guys, okay?
If you hadn't have drawn it that way, it wouldn't have happened.
Fair point. This is very loud. Everyone make a notice roll for me.
Oh, wait, did you snark?
What's up?
Did you snark us?
I did kind of.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just asked.
Nice work.
Damn it.
Different.
Well, I
like
certainly
it.
did. You
Mine
ate.
is a 6!
No.
No, you
9.
need to hear this.
Wait, she's pretty close to it.
I'm currently
That's true.
wounded, fatigued, and I'm wrapped up right now getting electrocuted. I'm not going to be hearing this.
Yeah.
So Rosaline doesn't hear it. James doesn't
I got
hear
an
it.
8, but wait, can I make an argument? Rose is pretty close to him.
Sure, but it's very loud under here.
All right, well, I hear it.
There's a lot happening all at once. So Gabe, you hear it.
I'm going to need my rerolls to shoot it. I don't need my rerolls to hear you.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm
well-
gonna aim at a joint.
all I
Okay,
got.
so your gun was already drawn. We'll say it was in one hand, so I'll let you fire at. This is going to be a called shot. So it's at a -4.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let
And
you
well,
die.
hold on. You're also on an unstable platform because you're being pulled up on a thing, so it's going to be at a -6
He
altogether.
remembered. He narked on himself. Doesn't count.
Great.
Wait, you're doing your Gatling shotgun, right?
Yes.
Two shooting dice and your wild die at the same time. So you rolled a 2 and a 3. You roll one more shooting die for me.
Come on, Bogues die. Nope.
2. That's a miss on all of them.
There you go, buddy. Great. That's a miss.
You gonna keep it?
Wait, yeah,
Well-
wait, you can reroll all of those if you do a reroll, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
That seems super worth it.
Let's do that.
All right, re-rolling your shot with the shotgun.
But it's -6.
Oh, well. Still,
Hey,
everything
Zach.
is terrible.
Yeah.
We got a 7, so that's a 1.
That's a 1. I can add a d6 with a red. Is it worth it for one leg? No,
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Your damage would have to be really high.
Well, it's a weak point, so maybe not.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
I'm not the shooty guy. Go on.
Okay,
A
'cause you
one.
only need a 4. You would only need to roll a 3 to hit.
That's right. Fine. Here's a thing.
Okay.
I'll add a d6.
Oh, as a red?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
That's a 5.
You hit.
Okay.
Woo!
You hit with a 6. So, roll damage.
Okay. 3d6.
Correct.
It's an ace. And
Sweet.
Okay.
5. So 11 so far. So 14.
14.
Called shot. So plus.
14 is a called shot.
I don't know if it pluses anything.
It does not plus damage because it is a construct. 14. You
It's already wounded.
you take your gun and you fire off a spray of shotgun shells into the leg joint of this thing. But as you do, it closes back up as it moves around, and what was a perfect shot bounces off. You did not do enough damage
Oh, okay.
to get the joint.
Cool. Well, 14 doesn't do it, so cool. That's my turn. That's my knife guy.
You've got him down there at the bottom. Let's see if he heard you.
Oh yeah, cool.
He did.
Yay! Mr. Knives.
The
all
joint?
right.
All right, I can cut into that. I'm gonna have to climb up there. So he's gonna start
Climb,
climbing.
knife guy.
He's gonna start climbing one of the spider's legs.
I like it.
He aced on it. He got 10 minus 2. He got an 8, which is a success with a raise.
Knife gun,
So he-
knife gun, knife gun.
He
knife
just
gun.
jumps up there and grabs on with one arm and just shoves his knife into like holes and spaces in the gears and is using that as a leveraging point to get himself further up the leg. He's about halfway up that first leg right now.
Well, I'll be damned.
Wow.
All right.
Knife guy's a bomb.
Did you hand in your card already?
That's right here.
All right, great. Next up is the surgeon. I hear exultation and celebration. It seems a bit soon for that, but I never was one for emotion. This is a fairly good time for me, though. She continues to pilot. All right.
Oh, she can't pilot and speak at the same time.
Yes, she
Yeah.
can.
She falls.
Next up
Minus
is
2 to both.
the spider. All right, so it is continuing to pull in that one net. It's continuing to pull in Bogue. You're down beneath it. You're off to the side.
It's like a, well, like a
Okay. Gatling gun.
Awesome.
What?
It's gonna, you see the Gatling gun that's mounted beneath it just start to and whirl around over to the side to where Gabriel's coming and where you are, Rosaline. And it just starts firing.
Ain't got no soaking power, people.
Isn't Rose underneath it?
She is. So's the Gatling gun.
It's a belly gun, like
Oh, okay. I got you. A belly gun. See, so I said split up.
Can I borrow
No.
a D12 from somebody?
I got you. Mine aces a lot.
Oh wow.
It's an ace on the wild
It really
die.
looked like a 12 for a minute.
10, a 10, and a 4. So,
What?
3 hits.
What the what?
A 10, and a 4?
Yeah, a 10,
A 6 plus 4, and a 4.
Oh.
Well, who gets the 4?
there's 2 4s.
Who gets the 2?
I'm sorry, there's 1 4 and 2 10s.
Who gets the 4?
I don't know yet. I'm divvying those up.
Okay.
I'm gonna give a hit with a raise to each of you.
Okay.
Rosaline, no, Gabe. 11 damage.
I take it.
Okay, so your toughness is
My toughness is 5.
5, so that's a hit with a raise.
Yep.
All right.
I'm down to 3 wounds again.
Oh, you have no way to soak.
I have no way to soak.
Oh my god. Okay, down to 3 wounds and shaken.
That me.
This spray of bullets just comes shooting across the ground and right at you, Gabe, just like cutting into your legs and just making you stumble to the ground. Rosaline. Not terrible. An 8.
That is my parry.
Your toughness
Oh, my
is what?
toughness is 6.
6.
All right.
Okay, so that's a success. You are shaken, Rosaline.
What's that for?
The second attack against you.
She has dodge.
10.
I do have dodge.
So that means it doesn't hit because it's a 3.
Ah, okay, yes.
Wait, which one?
The 4.
Because it's a 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that wouldn't hit. All right, great. So you are shaken.
Nice.
That's why I wanted to know.
You're wounded.
It's very important.
So I'm at 3 wounds.
Well, also we forgot I have deflection cast on me.
You do have deflection cast on you.
Oh, for the
Too late.
net?
It's
For
too
one
late now.
more round.
For the net, right. Okay.
Okay,
One more round, though.
Yeah.
so you guys are getting fired on by that, and the nets are still being pulled in. Okay, next up, James Bogue. James Bogue, you take 1 damage. I need you to make a vigor roll at a -1. So that's going to be a -3 for you.
What's the -3 for?
It's -1 plus
oh.
his 2
I
penalty.
see.
So that is a 3. You rolled a 6.
Does it get worse as we go on?
There's only one way to find out.
You're the guinea pig here.
We've only got 1 reroll there, right?
Correct.
I've got this here.
Do you want to find out if it gets worse?
Yes, I want to find out.
All right, the electricity continues to arc down through there, and as you're trying to struggle against this net, it paralyzes your muscles in place, and again, you start to spasm and shake and go rigid. You are at a -2 for all agility and strength rolls through your next turn.
Okay, so it doesn't get worse. It just continues.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
what would you like to do, James?
After I finish convulsing,
While you're convulsing. There is no finish.
While
James
I'm,
never gets to finish.
while I'm
Keep on
convulsing,
convulsing.
I want to see if I can cut or break loose of this while still holding on to it.
Sure. While still holding on to it, I'm gonna say that would impose an additional -1 penalty to you. So you're at -2 for the electricity, -2 for your wounds and fatigue, and then an additional -1 for trying to continue to hang on to the net while you break out of it.
Okay.
So -5 altogether.
What do you hang on
Do you want to do that? He's trying to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go punchy punch. You
Well-
gonna go shooty shoot inside?
I could probably do more damage, and I could probably shoot the surgeon if I get in there.
Well, she's not inside of it. She's on top of it.
There's got to be a way to get up there, right? Once you're in.
Stands to
Climbing?
reason.
You got climbing?
I should probably start climbing too, right?
You definitely should.
Knife cut. Knife cut.
I'm going to die.
Well, am I like suspended in the air? If I cut myself loose, am I falling to the ground?
No,
Oh.
not at this point.
It's like dragging.
Yeah, it's dragging you up. You're raising up at this point.
Oh, okay.
Howl is up in the air.
Okay,
Howl
then-
doesn't want to fall.
I'm just gonna slice through, or break through.
Okay,
somehow.
strength or agility?
Agility.
Agility?
Yeah.
Okay, agility at a -4.
Okay. Yep.
That's a 1.
I gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of here.
You want to use this table curse Spanish gold before you use a fake chip?
Yeah, I probably should.
Yes.
What?
That lowers my resources and I have nothing.
You have a curse
reroll.
Spanish gold?
Yes, you have 2 fate chips.
He might need those. You can't all die here. That would be upsetting.
Yeah. You can't extra die. You'll just regular die.
Wow.
That's worse.
We're really rolling garbage today, everybody. Like real garbage. Can we just reload our save and start over?
Seriously.
You had a 1. If you use a blue fate chip to add a d6, you only need a 3.
Yep. All right.
You got a 5.
Okay.
Which is enough to break out. So, James, you, despite all of the intense electricity that is shooting through your body, you start to just sheer force of will wriggle yourself out of this net. And you're able to free your head and then your shoulders, and then with just one final push, you just sort of shake yourself out of it and roll onto the ground, still convulsing, still affected by this electricity, but out of the net, which is now raising up inside of the body of it. You still have shotgun hands. What would you like him to do?
Yeah.
You did not hear what Gabe said.
Did shotgun
I'm not
hands do it?
Gabe.
Let's see. Sorry, Hal said. He did hear.
Hooray!
For the joint, I think I can make it.
Gotta shoot knife hands.
No, he's firing on a different leg.
All right.
Pow, pow!
He was 1.
It's a called shot, though.
Oh, he
So
missed
he
with
misses.
both.
He misses with both. Would you like me to have him re-roll with
Yes!
Spanish
Yes,
roll?
please.
Press 1.
Yeah.
Everybody gets 1.
Hey!
D8!
That's a 12, -4, which is an 8.
Let's say with the raise.
It is a hit with a raise.
Yay!
You're better than us!
Boom! The NPCs are winning the game.
Don't be a wild card ever. Just be an NPC.
I'm gonna borrow you this d6
Oh man.
because he has shotgun hands.
Ace
Yeah.
all of these. Ace all of these. Come on.
Ace them all. Ace them all.
2 aces! 2 aces! 2 aces! There's 2 aces.
12, 13, 14, 19 right now.
24.
24.
Come on, that's gotta be.
24 damage.
That's gotta be something.
He thought he could do it, and he did it.
Clears the toughness
Yay!
with a raise.
Yay!
So that would shake it and wound it. Would shake it and
What?
wound
Why?
it.
What?
But
What's happening?
What is that?
But I'm going to soak.
No.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, that makes
Fair
sense.
enough.
9, which is a success with a raise, which will
It's
soak
okay.
it.
So as he starts
job,
shouting out,
shotgun
"I can do this! I'll shoot it in the joint!" You see the surgeon just whip her head over and just slam a lever into place, and as she does, it just whips that arm up off of the ground and just around really quickly to the front, positioning the spider to the side, which whips you around on the rope underneath it, Hal, hanging on desperately. And Sword Arm's feet go flying out from the side as it whips around to the side, but he's still hanging on there too. The shot does not find its target.
Come on.
Not enough to do damage, at least.
But you are using resources, and that's important.
Next up, Rosaline.
Okay. How far am I from Gabe?
You are under there, and Gabe is out to the side of it.
Yeah, I'm like
You're probably about 30 or so
probably
feet
about
away
30
from Gabe.
feet because I ran and got up to about 5, and that was like 25, and then I moved away as far as I could, which was not very
So-
much further.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to him.
Okay.
I'm not actually running, I'm going my pace, but I'm running.
Sure.
And I'm going to grab him and try and fucking shadow walk away from this goddamn spider.
Away from it?
Yes! At this point, yes, he's dying. Half because of me!
Where are you wanting to take him?
As far away as I
Where
can
out
go.
in the desert do you want to go
Wherever
with
a
him?
shadow is, I guess.
Okay, so just to be clear, you're abandoning the fight to take Gabriel away
I don't
from
want
it.
to abandon it, but I think he's gonna die.
It does seem
Rose
in the
thinks
cards.
he's gonna die.
Okay.
That I die.
Rose has the loyalty in him.
And that's totally fine. I'm just getting clarity.
Is there somewhere with like
Cannibals.
cover
I
nearby?
was gonna say this.
With cover? No.
Yeah, there's not like a big rock.
There is not. There are rocks way off to the east, but way off to the
I mean,
east.
if I thought I could, like, shadow walk us onto this fucking spider, I would.
Can you not?
Can I not? I don't know. I can't
I don't think just the
visualize.
distance.
How much distance can you
I
get?
can go, per PowerPoint is,
It's per 3 power points, I think.
well, that's what's confusing.
10 feet per 3?
Hold on.
Up to 10 inches or whatever distance for 3 PowerPoints spent.
10 squares
Or 15 with a raise.
for each
Oh
for
my
3
God,
power
You
points.
need like 12 or something ridiculous.
So you guys you would be running 6 squares out to him. So you would be 6 squares away from the spider, plus an additional 8 square. You're 14 squares away from it.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Well, that's 3 power points plus. If you cast the spell with a raise, you can do it.
Holy.
Wait,
I just have
is
to
it
cast it with a
3 per
raise.
10?
3 per 10 or 3 per 15 with a raise.
Oh, okay.
All I can do is try, but if,
But then when you get up there, what happens?
well,
What if you teleport me onto the foot? Okay.
Oh yeah, remember that?
that was a mystery code. I don't know what else to do here.
You can take him to safety. That's totally fine. I'm just saying.
No,
there
I
is-
want to attack it, but I can't do both, I don't think. I mean, if I could somehow get to a point like at which we were holding on to a leg, so at least if it's shooting at
Oh.
us, it's shooting at itself.
Rose didn't know the joints, right?
No.
So when you get to me,
But she does know she can damage it.
sure. But when she gets to me, I'm gonna be like, Rose, the joints are the weak point. Hal said hit the joints. We've got to kill this thing.
She's not listening to him, she's upset.
So you're taking him away.
Can I?
So you ran over to him because he looked like he was gonna die. It doesn't seem in the spirit of that decision to then take him up to
No,
the platform
it
with the
doesn't.
surgeon.
It doesn't,
So if you're
so-
trying to get him to clear
Yes.
this area,
Yes.
and you're not giving him a choice in the matter,
No, I'm literally running. I'm just like,
Then
I'm
make a
running
deal.
and grabbing. Okay. Oh my god.
you need jacks or better.
9, King, Jack. That's a
You
joker.
need to go a little bit faster.
Queen, King. I did it already.
Okay, you good.
10
You're good.
and a 2. I did.
You
it.
get 9
Alright.
cards, right?
You go
Oh
one.
yeah. But I did it with my 2 kings.
So you can't get a flush, right? You actually do have a flush there.
Right?
Does she?
9,
Yeah, look at all that
9,
junk.
10,
Oh,
Jack,
yeah, I
King,
do.
2.
That gives me a raise.
Spell goes off with a raise,
Where to?
which would give you enough power points to get up onto the platform.
I I mean, I
But
can,
you didn't know. So here's the thing.
Yeah,
you were planning to use
I was
it.
planning to get away.
Right. So that's where you're gonna go.
Okay.
So spell goes off with a raise. You can get him 15 squares away from here.
Yep. That's where I'll go. Is where
150 feet?
away from it. Is it heading a
No,
particular?
75 feet.
175.
Is it heading a particular direction?
No, 75 feet. You're right. No, it's just kind of circling in place. It's just stomping around
Well,
like
I want to
a
go away
kid on
from
an anthill.
wherever it looks like the surgeon is facing. I want to go away from that. Away from it.
Okay, sure. To the east then, in the direction of the rocks.
We don't have like our horses or anything, and I can't run.
No. She's gonna.
Everything you're trying to do, someone is going to tell you, like, I'm not saying anything. You do whatever you want to do.
You are gonna take a level of fatigue for this, though.
Yeah.
You're
I know.
doing it to me.
Because I'm trying to save your fucking life.
I know, but
Wait, she gets a fatigue for taking him? Okay,
Yes, I do.
right. Yeah.
I can't heal it.
Yep. Okay. So we're far away now.
All right, you out of existence there and pop up 75 feet closer to the east, where you feel the energy that it takes to transport another person just drain out of you. You take a level of fatigue, and Gabriel, you collapse onto the ground out there. You have just a couple seconds to say something to each other if you'd like.
Bro, I've got nothing left.
I'm sorry. That's my fault.
How do we get away? This thing is gonna kill all of us.
You don't go anywhere near it.
I don't know. We've got to do something. We're just gonna die out in this desert.
I'll figure something out.
Don't get yourself killed. If we can get out of here, let's do it.
There's no time.
Who said that?
All right, so that's where we're at. You have Donald.
Yeah.
He's got one more foot.
Did he hear about the?
Donald did not.
Okay. Well, he's gonna try to aim for the surgeon this time, then, because last time it.
That makes sense. All right. God damn it, I'm gonna be a handless, footless person, but let's do this. Grab my arms, and he kicks his other leg up.
Wait,
he's like
is his
getting rid of
leg
his feet?
launched off?
These are
Yes.
launching his feet.
From otherwise, yes.
Oh, I thought they were just like. Okay.
No.
It came out of his.
No. And his other boot just
horrible.
clicks in the air as he kicks out with it, and it just goes shooting up towards the surgeon.
Didn't-
Ace this a
So,
billion times.
that's a -2 for the cover that she has, and an additional -2 for her deflection.
Oh. Oh.
He rolled a 5. It goes completely wide. The rocket just as it
75
goes
miles to the or 75 feet to the east.
yeah, and hits Gabriel. As it goes shooting up there, it looks like it's heading right for her. And she turns around from the controls to look at it, and as it goes to hit her, it just kind of makes this strange, almost gong-like sound as it hits some sort of invisible force and then just arcs up into the sky, exploding ineffectually up above the spider. Damn it! Now he has no feet.
That was his favorite foot.
Hand in your card.
He saved it for last.
Gabriel Pryor.
I think there's literally nothing I can do.
Okay.
So
Can't you inspire people or something with words?
not from like
I'm
a football
inspired.
field away.
Inspire her.
I think I'm just like we've got to get out of here somehow. Can we get to the horses?
Yeah, where the horses are.
The horses are back by the
so
spider.
I do nothing.
We see
Okay.
them poof away, and I'm like, Bogue, I'm sure they're just planning a good comeback. They're definitely not running
Wait,
away.
we're like I think this is out of range of all my weapons. My Derringer's got 100.
Your rifle can
No,
probably.
got,
It's a
yeah, it's
rifle.
got 96 feet.
Yeah, that's enough.
Is it-
96 squares.
That's squares?
Yes.
Derringer can shoot 90?
No, the rifle.
No.
can.
Rifle. I was reading the wrong one.
What?
No.
Long range assassin with a tiny snub-nosed
That
gun.
would be like a -6 for long range, and then a minus.
-4 for long range.
And then it would be so it'd be a -10. Trying.
It'd be a -8.
Well, it'd be a called shot, so it'd be.
To
it'd be
who?
a minus.
You're going for the joints or
trying
the
to go for
surgeon?
joints.
Yeah.
He's trying to
Plus
kill,
your wounds.
He's trying to kill me and
So it'd
Bogue.
be a minus
Put us out of
13.
misery.
Yeah, it'd be a -13.
Cool.
But
I'm
you
not
can
gonna-
try it.
No.
Why
not try?
Yeah, you
9 for James Bogue.
Just don't re-roll it.
You literally lose nothing.
10 for
I only have
Howell.
one shot in that.
Oh,
7 for
you're saying
Rosaline.
you lose bullets.
4
It's my only bullet.
for Gabriel Pryor. The spider gets a 2. The surgeon gets either a king or a jack or a jack. She'll take the king.
Huh.
Can we please have a joker?
You could have just taken the jacks. I mean, none of one held any higher than that.
Show off.
Ooh.
I'm not sure where it is you think you're running, but after I'm done with your friends, it will be no difficult thing to hunt you down. You see how they abandon you?
Yeah, so there's definitely a toast coming up with a song about Rose running away, right? That's gonna happen.
All right.
Just making sure.
Hal Melton, you're up.
Great. Am I? So this is the turn where I get up there now?
Hold on. You take 2 damage, and I need you to make a vigor roll at a -2.
Go, Rose, go. That's it.
Ace.
Ace.
11.
That's good. All right. So you hang on and let the electricity go through you, but you manage to keep a hand on it, and you get pulled up into the belly of the thing, and the slat closes beneath you, trapping you in a dark chamber.
Great.
Uh-oh.
You can't see anything in here. It's almost entirely
I think
dark.
he's saying uh-oh because claustrophobia.
Oh, yeah. Claustrophobia. That's kicking in big time.
Great.
Which is going to put you at a -1 to everything you do
I believe
while
so.
you're experiencing.
Did I just narc on you?
I don't know if that's what you were trying to say. I don't know if you were.
yeah.
Okay, then you did. But good on you. I prefer it. I think it is a -1. I don't have it written down.
Okay.
I think it's a -1.
So I'm gonna have you make a notice roll. And this is gonna be at a -4 because you're in complete darkness. Plus a -1 for your claustrophobia. So give me a notice roll at a -5.
Great. I roll a d6 for that.
Wait. Okay, after this, my guy never got to go.
Oh yeah, you gotta have your guy go.
Oh yeah. Nope.
No?
No.
Okay, so you just start desperately casting about in the darkness, but all you feel around you is wall. You become aware that this feels very much like a small, dark coffin that you're trapped in.
Okay. So I don't have any more cigarettes, but I do have matches to light them. So
Okay.
Can I light a match to see?
Next turn.
Okay. Can I swing wildly with my claw?
You did. The,
Oh.
the notice roll was you searching for a way
Great,
out,
okay,
basically.
cool.
Was that not what you wanted to do?
I wanted to attack something up there.
I mean, you can attack the darkness.
It's
I
come to
mean-
this.
I mean, can I?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay. Give me a fighting roll at a -5.
Okay. And I'll be using my frenzy for this.
Okay.
So I need a d12.
Are you just hoping to find something in the dark to hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some sort of. I mean, I saw some light just before I got in, and then it closed, right? So I might have seen something. So a general direction of something.
No.
Great. Cool. Well, let's see what happens.
Okay.
No, that's a
It's
no.
a miss on all of them.
That's the big miss.
Okay, great. So let's have your guy go, and that's Gatling
gun guy.
Did he hear?
Let's find out.
He did not.
All right,
So he's gonna shoot at the surgeon.
at the surgeon.
All right.
because shooting at the thing didn't work.
Yeah. So Gatling gun arm raises his hand and says, "All right, let's focus on taking her down. She's the one driving this thing." All right, here we go.
Come on, just get a billion.
The ace.
Ace on the D8.
These guys.
11. -2 for the recoil. -2 for the cover. -2 for the deflection.
God.
Which is 6, which is still a 5. So he hits.
Yay!
Got her.
Wow.
Dead. Boom.
She's an extra.
Come on.
For 8 damage.
8 ain't too bad.
Dead.
He shakes her.
Yay!
So
That's a start.
those bullets start flying, and there's just a hail of them, and they're pinging off of this force field, but it looks like one of them, under the barrage, just sort of goes through it and goes right past her face, and she just kind of flies back with her hands off the controls and whips her head down and starts looking around and shifts the controls, now wrenching it back to face that guy. So she is shaken.
Nice.
And I just gave myself whiplash.
Does the spider get like a negative? Like how does that work?
No.
Okay.
The spider has certain things it can do in an automated fashion.
Okay, cool.
Let me play my giant spider. Okay.
Knife guy.
Sword hand guy. Continuing to climb?
Mr. Knives, yeah.
Okay. He's halfway up to the joint. So if he makes another climb roll, he'll be able to get up to the joint this turn. It's climbing at a -2.
Okay. Because I'm steady platform.
What do you want him to do? No, not unsteady plat. Well, yes, because it's unsteady platform.
Shouldn't he be good at climbing since his arms are swords? He can just be like,
One arm is a sword. And that only helps you climb in very specific circumstances. So you are technically directing this guy, even though Howl is not controlling him. So you want him to climb up there
Get to the joint.
and
yeah.
also try and attack the joint this turn? Make a climb roll at a -4?
No. Well, what's his climb die?
It's a D8.
No.
Just climb up to the
climb.
joint.
Yeah. Let's
Climb at a
let's see.
-2. 5 at a -2
Come on.
is a
3.
failure. That is a failure.
Wait, my guy's not a reroll yet from you.
He hasn't?
Everybody gets 1.
That seems fair.
Cool.
Yes!
Yay! Second
He is
ace climb roll.
He is just sword arming himself up this thing and then gets up to the joint and is hanging onto it as it opens and closes and says, "Take this thing down!" and gets ready to stab a sword through
This
it.
guy.
Yeah.
This guy's awesome.
All right,
Sword arms.
Sword arms.
hand in your
He
card.
was knife guy first. Now he's sword arms.
He only has 1 sword arm.
Right.
Sword arm.
Next up is James Bode.
Hey, buddy.
His name is Michael.
Michael.
Michael sword arm?
Michael arms.
And coincidentally, sword arm is his last name.
John Jacob Jingleheimer swords. His arms are swords too.
This is all Gabe can do right now.
He's just
He's
insane.
delirious.
So out in the desert, just
I've been stamped on and shot multiple times.
yeah.
And that's all I did too, by the way.
Well, you healed yourself.
You're right. Physician, heal thyself.
Can I make a notice check to see if I notice his dude say, "Let's take this thing down to the."
Sure. Make another notice roll.
Everybody's real vocal about their attacks.
That's
Yay!
an ace. All right.
Yeah.
Great. These are what the aces are for.
Yeah. You notice. It looks like him and a couple of the others are trying to attack these leg joints.
But also, you
Alright.
probably saw that Gatling guy shoot the surgeon and almost get in there.
Yeah.
So, that's also good for you.
Does it look like I can get not a clear shot, but does it look like I can see the surgeon at
You're
least?
right now. You're underneath the spider, so you would have to
Oh.
run out from underneath its body in order to get a shot at the surgeon.
Okay.
You have a much better eye on all of these
Yeah.
legs.
Then I'm gonna aim for a joint. And is there one that has been hit already, right? Or
No, there's one that's been shot at, but none of
Yeah.
them have been hit.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take a shot, and I yell out just like, "Come get me, you piece of shit!" And he just stands up, and and he juices Life Drinker.
How much?
Juices.
With fatigue or with your actual life energy, with your blood?
If I shoot and it closes, but I've juiced it with my blood, will it go through?
Well, so it closing was how I chose to word it soaking
Okay.
that. So it's not like you have to time it exactly
Right.
right. And I'm like, nope, it closed. So if you juice it with your blood, it is a heavy weapon.
Yeah.
Like my.
That's good. Yeah, it's a cannon.
No, right, yeah.
It's a hand cannon.
Yep.
So you could still do damage to the joint even if,
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do that.
okay. So it is a called shot at a
Oh,
-4.
boy. But that doesn't happen until after you.
Yeah, it doesn't happen until after.
Great,
Yeah.
just clarifying.
So called shot at a -4. You're not moving.
Right.
This is your improved trademark weapon.
Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3.
So that's an even shot at this point, and then -1 for fatigue, -1 for your wound. So this shot is being taken at a -2, but you're juicing Life Drinker with a wound, which gives you a +2 to hit, so it's an even shot.
Oh my god.
You only need to roll a 4 to hit this leg.
Make
So
us the most fun.
as
Come on.
James Bogue stands up and shakes off this electricity,
Like it's a physical thing, you just.
is this round? Would you be
It's
still
gone,
be
it's gone.
affected by this?
With the electricity?
No, because you cut yourself out of the okay, yeah, all right. And you shake that off. You point up at the leg joint and you say, "Come and get me, you piece of shit." And as you do that, Life Drinker just springs to life and starts glowing radiantly, and your eyes just take on this red hue as you take aim and see this thing pumping its own form of lifeblood through the joints of its legs. And you take a shot,
It's a 9.
It's a 9.
which is a success with a raise.
Yeah, baby!
Sweet!
So that's gonna be 5d6 damage.
Kill it!
There you go.
And an explosive sound is heard just cracking all throughout. You can hear it clear as day, Gabriel, as Life Drinker goes off like a cannon shot, and a bright radioactive red bullet just traces a path through the air right at this joint. Roll damage.
Oh, you kidding me? You piece of shit.
What? That's garbage.
5.
That's the most
10,
garbage.
14.
We know from
15.
experience that 14 won't do it.
15.
I think it has like a toughness of like 20.
That was the body. I don't think.
15.
No, that was.
No, it hit a joint and
You're
it was
right.
still 14 wouldn't do it.
You're right. But is it 15?
It's not.
Oh!
Pretty sure
15 doesn't clear it.
20. It would have to be, yeah.
Yeah, it's 20 something, I think. Doesn't matter.
And that
Could be.
cracking shot goes just wide of it at the very end as the spider continues its turn to come after the one who is calling for aid. The shot goes right past it, and you feel hot blood open up on your chest and start to run down your body. You have 2 wounds now, James Bogue.
Shotgun hands.
Shotgun hands. Did he hear you call out for the joint? Everyone is aware of that now.
He heard,
Heard
yeah, he
earlier,
was
right?
one of the first people. who
Yeah.
got it.
We're all shooting at joints. I think it's pretty clear.
Going after a joint.
Well, except Gatling gun guy.
Right.
He's doing fine.
6 plus 2 minus 4 minus 2. No. Yeah, it's a 4. Okay, so that one
Yay!
hits. That one hits. A leg joint. For
Damn it.
6 damage.
114 on a D6.
But it just gets caught in a furrowed area of the heavy armor, and the
Oh my god.
pellets bounce off. All right,
I can't fucking believe 5d6.
Wow.
that was a really bad damage roll.
That's some Friday the 13th.
That's why you want that no mercy edge.
Oh.
Yeah, every once in a while.
You want those life drinker shots to count. Rosaline, you're up next.
Holy shit. How far away am I?
At least 75 feet.
I don't remember where we left you off teleporting Gabe, right?
Yes.
So you're 75 feet away from
Can
the
I
spider.
Try to heal him untrained.
Not in combat.
Not
No,
in
it takes you
combat,
10
okay.
minutes to do
Okay.
a healing roll.
Then I'm gonna. Man, I had a thought and I completely forgot what it was. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run back to it.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you guys.
I mean,
No, yeah.
We know.
I don't know what else to do. I mean, I can try to shadow walk back.
that'll get you back quicker. I mean, because if you roll a run die and you roll the maximum result, you can get 12 squares back, which will get you within 3 squares of the thing.
Can I take a nap?
No.
Just like a 30-minute nap.
Just can everybody just hold?
What if it's just like a
30
short
minutes?
nap?
Okay. I will try and shadow walk back, but I'll walk. You know, however far.
6 squares.
Hold on, you said max run die would get her 3 squares away?
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
She would have to get the max run die, though. She could get a 1
You,
and
you don't want to be right next to it, right?
She wants to be close enough to 54 card pickup it.
Sure. But I'm just saying, making a deal.
You can't shadow walk and then 54 card pickup.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get closer to it faster.
I mean, you could try and run. If you roll a 5 or a 6 on your run die,
I might as well-
I will let you 54 card pickup it.
Can I reroll run rolls? Yeah, that just seems.
All right, you do you.
So here's the thing.
mother.
If you don't roll a 5 or a 6, next time you'll be able to attack it. If you successfully shadow walk, next time you'll be able to attack it.
Fine.
So, yeah.
I'll try to run. I just roll a d6.
Roll a d6. That's a 1.
It's a 1.
All right. So you take off running after it, but you can't help but just kind of stop and check and just make sure Gabriel is still breathing and not bleeding out, which slows you down on your way back to the fight. However, back at the fight is Donald, who now has no hands and no feet, and says, "Damn it, that was all I had. All right, just carry me out of here. We gotta get clear of this thing." And they remove themselves from the fight, so your minion is gone.
Okay.
Gabriel Pryor.
I'm bleeding 100 feet away from the thing.
75.
75 feet?
Ask for help.
How? I'm out.
I know, but like, just ask.
How?
What would you like Gatling gun arm to do?
Well, I guess I'll move another couple feet away.
You can move 3 squares away.
Yep.
Just crawl.
Cool.
Yeah, you are crawling in massive pain away from this thing.
Gatling gun guy is gonna go for the joints now.
Okay. All right.
How many joints have we gotten so far?
What?
None.
None. Yeah.
Cool.
That is a miss on both of them. And they all are going wide. He seems to be losing control of the gun. It's kind of spinning out of control.
It's hard to be a Gatling gun arm guy.
It really is. Hand in your card. The spider
Oh yeah.
has a howl inside of it. Has James there, has Rosaline off to the side.
But like way too far away for the spider to notice.
Not too far away. You were the only one who's damaged it, and the surgeon is getting very nervous with all of this fire being focused on her. She wants to end this first, and she wants to take out the person who stands to do the most damage. So you see, from
The Baron wants me alive!
from the top of one of these legs, where the joint meets the other part of the leg that goes down towards the ground, something flips open. And you see fire start to build up in there, and then you hear a distant sound as a rocket comes shooting out of the leg straight towards you, Rosaline.
What if this better be a dream sequence fight? Like, this is ridiculous.
This is our beach episode.
Yeah, this certainly is.
That's a
beach.
9. So you have dodge,
I do.
so that is still a hit with a raise.
Cool.
I aced on 2 of the dice.
Oh boy.
I'll heal you.
Oh wait.
19 damage. As the rocket comes shooting out and just hits the ground right next to you and explodes.
Kablango.
Sweet.
Soaking?
Well,
Okay, so what's your toughness?
oh, my toughness is a 6.
6, so that is a hit with a raise, with a raise. So hit with 3 raises. You'd be shaken with 3 wounds.
All right, you can do it. You can do it.
Spirit,
Vigor.
right? Vigor?
Vigor.
I always get confused.
You're soaking.
Spirit is for unshaking.
That's a 4, so you would soak 1 wound. Rerolling with Curse Spanish Gold.
You can do it.
Don't forget you have a level of fatigue as well.
Sweet. I didn't mark her that time.
Sweet.
That's less.
Oh,
But I
God.
didn't say it, Bug. I didn't do it.
You got one more curse Spanish gold.
Rerolling with Curse Spanish Gold.
You can add a d6 too.
Well, that's
It's a 5 minus 1, which is
yeah,
a 4.
That's 1. That's soaking 1. So.
Do you want to add a d6 with your last?
I say
God.
save
Fate
it.
chip?
I think save it. I
She'd
don't
have
know.
2 wounds and
Yeah.
a fatigue level. That's
Okay.
a minus 3 to all of her actions.
All right. Okay.
Hey, it's where I am.
I remember having 2 wounds.
Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I guess I'll try to soak it. I mean, I'll add a d6. is
Adding a
what I mean.
d6 with the red fate chip goes to me.
What I mean. I aced
Ace
it!
on the
Oh
d6.
yeah, baby.
I aced
Double
it!
Ace.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
You
Crocoduck. Thank you.
Third Crocoduck. Thank you very much,
Thank
Crocoduck.
you.
Most dangerous creature in the out bathtub. All right, so you soak all of it. As that rocket comes flying down, just in time, you completely come skidding to a stop and backflip out of the radius of the explosion as it goes off, the force of it pushing you even further away once you've cleared it, and you land back on your feet, your dress a bit tattered, but otherwise intact.
Oh my god. I have nothing left now. Now I'm You actually have more than me now.
Welcome to
James
the club
Bogue.
of nothing left.
But you can use
7
your
of
power points,
clubs.
Oh
Yeah, but I
no.
can't roll.
Hal Melton.
though. I know, but
5
you
of
can
clubs.
still
Come
use
on!
spells. I
Where are these
cannot.
jokers at?
Rosaline, Queen of
Can you
clubs.
please give us a joker? Please, please, please.
Queen of
please,
spades.
Cool.
Okay, now don't do it.
They get 4 cards. So.
Okay, now
The
Almighty!
Almighty.
Hey, thanks, the
very
Almighty.
much.
Almighty.
That's it.
Thanks for the help.
Queen for the spider. 9
Or
King or Joker for the
There it
surgeon.
is.
It would have been you!
The surgeon will take the Joker.
Right? You get that?
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
First,
Where did Rose go?
she gone.
Gabriel Pryor, you're up first.
Oh, I'm up first.
Wait, that's a surgeon, right?
What?
I got the Joker?
Yeah.
That's fine. She doesn't do anything.
Okay, I'm gonna try and bleed in the desert for a while.
Use some sand.
Can I do that?
Use some sand.
Real quick, who has how much Cursed Spanish Gold does everyone have right
Zero.
Zero.
1.
now? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crocoduck gives their piece of Cursed Spanish Gold to Rosaline Byrne.
Thank you.
There was a tie for who had the least, so randomly it goes to Rosaline Byrne.
Good, good, good.
Also, the Almighty would like us to raise our glasses
Oh boy.
and toast, pray, Gabriel. Pray for help.
Pray,
Gabriel. Pray for help. Set him up and knock him down. Thank you very much, the Almighty.
The Almighty what though?
Dollar.
Oh, I think there's literally nothing I can do.
But what can Gatling gun do?
Gatling gun guy, actually, because it didn't go well shooting at the legs, is gonna just keep shooting at the surgeon.
All right, so he says, "Screw this! I'd rather just keep piling on her." And he
take her out!
starts backpedaling.
Here we go. So she is at -4 to be hit, and he is firing full auto, which is going to be an additional -2. So he's at a -6.
Come on, deflection hasn't worn off yet.
That misses.
Misses on both counts. Everything is just pinging off of her force field, and she seems to be regaining her confidence. No, it doesn't. Mad scientists get 20 power points for each of their devices.
What? Why isn't one of us
crazy.
one of that?
I almost was.
All right. Next up is the spider. Howl's inside of it. You're underneath it. Sword arm is on top of it. It is going to. Oh my God! It's gonna try and shake off sword arm and stomp on Gatling gun.
Good luck.
All right,
say
so
to thee.
-2 to both of these. It's just gonna make opposed agility with sword arm as the surgeon just flips a switch and that one leg just raises up in the air and then starts just rapidly just kind of swinging back and forth like that.
It's a 4 and a 3. I'm gonna re-roll that with Cursed Spanish Gold.
Cool.
5 and a 4. Come on, I can do one better than
Cool.
that. Gotta get rid of sword arm. 1 and a 3.
Woo!
Okay, last one.
Mr. Knives. Mr. Knives.
5. 5's the highest. All right,
They got a 5. He gets to resist
You can do this.
Resist.
with a 4. With a 4. And as he is trying to hang on to it, he spears his sword arm into the leg of it to stay hanging on, but it shakes and it cuts through one of the gears that's holding onto there, and he goes flying off of it. He is about like 25 feet in the air.
You good. It's comfy sand that he lands
He
on,
loves
so.
that.
Based on the d6, 8, 9 damage. That kills him.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
He goes flying off of it and
Sword
hurtling
on,
towards the ground,
sword on.
screaming, and reflexively raises his arms against his face as he comes up to hit the ground. And as he comes in contact with the ground, his sword arm
Oh,
just
come on.
slices through the top of his head.
So Tarantino.
And then it's going to try and stomp on Gatling gun.
Well, there goes our
Just like-
MVP.
Crush a rib or something like
Yes.
that. Oh, I didn't think this through!
He got with a raise on both of his climb checks, but he never got to actually hit it.
9 is going to hit Gatling gun.
11 plus 10 is 21 damage. It just stomps him flat.
Okay.
As he's getting ready to fire, let's take her out, this son of a...
It's the only howl game.
All right,
Howl and howl alone.
This is for narking on us.
that's it for the spider.
We planned this whole
Why are you
thing.
suffering from
Rosaline, you're up.
How
We
far
knew we
am I
had to
now?
take a little.
You are 8 squares away from it, so if you move your full pace, you'd be within range to 54 card
Okay.
pick up it.
I'm gonna do that, and I want to use this.
What?
Use it to do
I
what?
want to cast my, like, from what I understand,
All
I
right.
cast my spell here.
Okay.
So I essentially want to, like,
it do?
I don't know. I don't know.
It like channels your spell to do something. We don't
Yeah,
know yet.
I want
Okay.
to try to like, I don't know, like
Let's
throw
hope it does
up and
something
cast.
helpful.
Okay, so you
It's a gift. I assume it will.
you come hustling up to the side of the spider and you raise
Hustling.
this thing up.
Willing gift, right?
What?
No.
It was a bribe. It was a leave us the hell alone and we'll give you this from the
right.
from the imps. You raise it up and you fan your cards and you prepare to cast at this thing. So make your deal.
Right, let's look at a deal.
All right.
This is fine. You think Jacks are better?
Yeah.
You didn't shuffle?
I probably did. I just can't keep track. I actually don't need Jacks or better for this one. 'Cause this is 54
2
cards.
power points, you just need a pair.
Yeah, I just need a pair.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Again, you retreat to the darkened room in your head. The same familiar one, no sign of chaos this time.
2, 5, 8, 8,
Yeah, okay, we good.
All right.
10,
Hold on, she can
2,
She can what? What's
Get
that?
it.
9. I
better.
can
It does better
potentially.
as it
Yeah.
Oh, with a raise?
Jack,
Oh shit,
That's two
flush.
pair.
3. Yeah, I do
got a
have
flush.
2
You do have a flush.
Flush would give me a raise.
Flush spell goes off with a raise.
Yes,
Yes!
awesome, great.
Which gives me extra damage, right?
Extra d6 to the damage.
Flush, flush, flush.
Now make your arcane skill roll. -1 because of your fatigue.
4.
4, so that is a success. Or I'm sorry, you didn't have to roll because it goes off with a raise. So you, the cards start to spin around your hand and you focus them through this thing and cast the spell and it gets pulled into the orb and dissipates. Probably best to not experiment with unknown magical items in the midst of a life or death combat.
Oh my god!
However,
Crocoduck.
Crocoduck,
Thanks,
thank you very much for the tip. However, after
Crocoduck.
doing that, the orb turns a bright red and feels warm to your touch. It feels charged with arcane energy.
Oh, cool. Keep it warm at night. That's good. You got that. You got that going.
Gotta be fucking kidding me! I was hoping it would like amplify it. Or
I
something.
don't know why you expected that to be what happened, but it is not what happened.
God damn it!
However, you do have a glowing, warm orb now.
It's a good fushigi ball.
So you could go ahead and
Warm.
If you got another one, you could go like this.
Yeah.
All right.
you can take your cards back. That probably would have been a really good attack against the spider too.
I gotta go to the bathroom. If we die, text me.
Oh my god! I'm so mad!
Donald is out of the equation, so I will take your card. If you could get your cards off the table. Who's up next? James Bogue.
My man.
I'm gonna just sit down.
No, Bogue. Come on.
I do need to go to the Baron, so you know.
Rogue has chosen death.
Death wish. Let's see. Let me just do the math here. I'm at a -3. If I don't move, and I don't pull a wound out, but I try and hit that thing, it's a called shot, so it's a -4. So
You'd be at a -3.
I'd be at a altogether.
I think you gotta try for the surgeon though.
I'd have to run out there. I can't aim. If I run
mean,
out,
like-
if I
BSB Care, thank you for the tip.
thank you, BSB Care.
Keep USB care.
If I run out there, then I can run out there and try and shoot, but I won't have like any of my.
I know, but shooting these joints. I don't know how many we gotta knock
But I
down to
can't
knock
juice
down the
it. She's got
spider.
a force field though.
Yeah, but I mean, things get through it.
What are you doing, James?
Sorry, go ahead. It's your turn. Sorry.
I guess I'm gonna try and move. I'm gonna try and shoot the joint again.
You're gonna stay where you are, underneath the thing, and try and shoot the joint.
Yep.
All right. You're at a
underneath the
-3.
thing.
So you need a 7.
At least get out from under it.
You need a 7 or better.
Okay.
Oh, right, Marks.
That's not it.
That's a 5 and a 4.
Is
It's not
7
gonna
or
do
better?
it.
Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay, since that didn't go off, can I just say I'm gonna run as well? Just run out of there now?
You mean move your pace?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your pace is now 4, though.
Right.
So, yes, you can stumble out from underneath it. You'll be just outside the range of its legs.
Okay. Okay. That's what I'll do.
Well, in order to get the marksman bonus, though, you would have had to have not moved.
Not moved.
So you have
I
to
mean,
stay
I didn't
where-
hit anyway.
Right, but you still have to
yes,
stay
I-
where you are.
Okay.
All right,
That's
commit
fine.
to it.
That's
Shotgun arms is the only one that remains.
That's you.
Yep.
I'm getting low on shells! I maybe got one more shot at this! Alright, what's he shooting at? The surgeon or the leg joint?
Shoot at the surgeon.
Okay. He starts backpedaling back. He said, "This is for,
These awesome arms.
Gary!"
He just came up with the name.
No, that was the Gatling gun guy. He was Gatling Gary. He comes backpedaling out from underneath, out to the side of the thing until he has eyes on the surgeon. He's gonna be at a -6 to hit her. Yeesh.
I mean, wait, is he... What's his negative at hitting that? Just a -4?
Yeah.
Hit the thing?
You have to get like 25 to do anything.
Right. Just go for the surgeon.
It's only -4 because he's using shotgun arms.
That's
a miss on both.
Yeah.
That's a miss on both.
But not by much.
Poof, poof. The shots just go and hit the side of the spider on 2 different sides. The surgeon doesn't even pay attention as he goes, "That's all I got. I gotta get out of here." Starts running.
Ugh.
Everyone raise a glass.
Okay.
Crocoduck would like us to toast. Jordan wants a TPK. Jordan wants a TPK. Set him up and knock him down. Thank you, Crocoduck.
Jordan, why do you want a TPK?
All together,
That'd be cool, right?
Hey.
we have unlocked another mystery box
Great.
card.
This could be good. Let's hope it's good. Otherwise, we're dead anyways.
Everyone automatically heals everything and gets all their power points back.
Spider dead. Whatever you're
Even then,
fighting is
like,
currently dead.
I don't know.
Okay.
Isn't there another... Did we actually trigger the other one?
Yep.
Yeah,
That was the
that
This
case.
is the only one in play,
Oh, no.
and it will not activate yet.
Is it bad? Are they both bad?
There's only one.
Are there 2 bad? Oh, there's
One.
not another one that's we're waiting on?
No, that's how you get teleported, remember? Underneath the...
Bless you.
Yeah, it's like
And the other bad one was it costing you double power points
yeah.
to heal
Right.
yourself. All right. So that
Mystery
other mystery box
boxes have
card is in play.
Ruined
Thanks,
me.
chat.
Hal Melton, you're up.
Okay, I will light a match.
Okay.
So just...
Smoke a
Panicked
cigarette.
and fumbling in the darkness, you pull a match out, and you hear yourself rattle a few of them onto the floor of the chamber you're in, as you finally strike one on the rough side with the matchbox and hold it up. And you see you are, as you suspected, in what looks like a metal coffin. But looking around panically, you see a hatch above you.
Okay, yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, you just punch it up. And you find yourself popping your head up into what look like the interior workings of the spider. You are surrounded by clockwork gears and mechanisms and pistons, but you see what look like metal stairs leading up to a platform above you.
Okay. Do any of these gears or things look like they control the legs, or is it all just everywhere?
It's impossible. This appears to be the central mechanism, so everything here, this is the central power area. You don't see a boiler anywhere, but you saw smokestacks coming off of the top of the thing, so you suspect the boiler might be housed on top of the platform.
Okay.
But everything in here is just the central controlling gears and mechanisms for the spider itself.
All right, I'm going up those stairs.
All right, running up the stairs. So I will say striking the match, opening the hatch, running up the stairs, you can get onto the platform next turn.
Great.
The surgeon is going to unshake. Yep. She does. And she is going to make a... I'm going to give her a notice roll.
But why?
Because she hasn't seen a couple of you in quite a while.
Yeah.
We just sneaky babies.
Where are you, Bugs? I know you're here somewhere. Or did I accidentally squash you already? She's gonna waste the Joker.
Where's Squash?
Oh, wait.
I know. I can see you doing
That was it was very nice of you to try and refrain the narking.
No, I was going to call it.
But she gets a +2 from the Joker to her notice
I wanted
roll.
to see if you count it first.
And here's you coming up the steps. Here's the sound of someone inside of her machine. It appears I have a rat problem. It's time to get
She's
more
mixing her metaphors.
personally
Mixing
involved.
Metaphors.
And no one can really see this, but she pulls her lab coat apart, revealing some sort of harness over the apron underneath, and she just slams a button in the middle of it, and electricity just starts arcing through her body, but it just kind of seems to energize her. She has activated quickness on herself.
Oh, this will work. We've got one wild card with no wounds and one fate chip.
And she pulls a device, some sort of gun-looking device out of a little cabinet next to the control panel. That is it for her. We have to do a new deck because a Joker was drawn. James Bogue. 9 of clubs.
Joker.
Hal Melton.
Joker.
2 of diamonds. 2 of spades. Queen of clubs. For the spider, an 8 of diamonds. For the surgeon, a 10 of hearts. Or, thank
Whoa.
you, a king of diamonds.
My
or
man.
a 4 of clubs. She'll go with the king.
Nice work, buddy.
We're gonna die. Might as well die fair.
Oh wait, hold on. I didn't have her activate that weird science device, but she has the plus. Yeah, she's good. She had the +2 from the Joker. Okay. So, first up is the surgeon. She is going to hold her action until she sees someone coming out of that hatch. Next up, Gabriel Pryor.
I will bleed in the desert.
Okay. Next up after Gabriel.
Actually, I guess I'll try and move closer so I could theoretically at least take a shot.
Okay. So you had already moved further away. So you move back to where you were when Rosaline teleported you. Do you want to run?
I guess, yes.
If you're trying to get closer, if you're trying to scramble away.
So I get 3 closer.
Yes. So what's going through your head as you're scrambling away and then decide what?
I was like, I can't. If they die, I'm just gonna die in the desert. Okay. All right, Gabe. Come on.
Is he drunk or hurt?
He's losing a lot of blood.
All right, and starts stumble running back.
I'm at 3 wounds, so.
James Bogue.
I can see her now.
Yes.
I've moved away. Oh no, I didn't.
No, you had to stay
I
underneath.
didn't.
You had to
I'm
stay
still
underneath.
God damn it.
So this time, run, shoot.
All things that make it much, much harder.
Yeah, but the next turn, it won't be hard.
Right.
Thinking 4th dimensionally, Bo.
Okay, sure, yeah. Sure, I'll run out, and then I'll try and shoot her.
You're gonna need to make a run roll.
At a -3?
The run isn't at a minus.
Oh,
It's your pace that's
Pace is a minus.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I
It's
aced it! Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I know, but
so yeah, you can definitely clear it with a 6 on your run roll. You can get out and far enough that you can see the surgeon up there. She seems to be crackling with energy, and she's holding a weapon now. She's no longer facing the controls. In fact, she's taking her hands off of them and she's looking back onto the platform.
she's distracted. Get her.
I'm gonna take a shot, but I'm not doing anything to it. Because it's gonna be a waste if I try and shoot her with all the negatives that I'm gonna have right now.
Okay.
Real quick, she didn't unshake.
She did.
She did.
Oh, that marker's thing.
Now it's gone.
Thanks,
All right.
buddy.
You're just gonna take a normal shot.
I'm just going to take a normal shot.
Okay, -2 for her deflection, -2 for her cover, and then -3 for your wounds and fatigue, so -7 altogether. But
shooting
+2
with
for your improved trademark weapon, so -5.
You're shooting with a
Did you say
D10.
that was a -2 also because I ran?
Oh. -7.
Nice narc.
Yeah.
Self-narc.
I'm going to punch you.
What?
We can self-narc.
Hey, 7.
Yeah, got a 0.
Wait. Oh.
The shot goes impossibly wide.
Yeah. I'm okay. That's
Hand in your
fine.
card, James Bogue.
Goodness.
All right. Next up is Rosaline. Or no, I'm sorry, it's the spider. All right, so the spider, with no one at the controls, suddenly stops moving and just kind of hunkers down a little bit. The abdomen section, the platform just lowers itself, and the legs kind of just sturdying themselves on the ground. And the Gatling gun just activates and starts just kind of sweeping back and forth, looking for anything close enough to fire at it. So there are several prisoners still running around, and Rosaline, you are nearby as well. So give me a D4 roll. Evens, you're further away than the prisoners. Odds, you're closer. Odds. All right, so you are going to be one of these attacks.
We cannot get
No
a
breaks.
lucky break.
No breaks.
That's shooting.
Not one.
This is just almost essentially like a red zone. Well, this is like rules as written.
I
Savage
need
Worlds, right?
another
Without-
D12.
without
Can I
a-
borrow a D12 from
Yes.
somebody? I'll take
Yeah,
yours.
There you go.
Without patience at this point.
Those are actually pretty bad rolls. That is 3 hits though. 3 hits. So I guess it's.
Are they actually
Yeah, fair point. Fair point. All right, Rosaline, you are hit.
Don't forget about dodge.
It's still gonna hit.
Cool.
It's made of 5, basically.
8 damage. What's your toughness?
8.
8.
I'm
You are-
sorry, 6.
You're shaken. A spray of bullets come out your direction as the Gatling gun just starts to just rotate and mow down anything that gets too close. One of which you are. The others are prisoners. Guns down one of the prisoners where they stand, just bisects their body and cuts them in half with a hail of gunfire.
I could have just shot him.
And another one,
Just dropped him.
another one
Cut him in half.
gets shot
Tarantino.
just in the side of the foot and is
there you
shaken.
go.
He okay? He's
Yeah.
gonna make it.
So it's like,
That's it for the spider. Rosaline, you're up.
I see you.
Along came a spider.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So you're there. You are holding this pulsing orb.
Morgan Freeman.
Maybe it's a grenade.
I know. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, but I don't really want to take the.
Man, if only someone had messed with this outside of combat.
I would never have thought about it like that.
I know.
was always going to think about it in combat.
Sure.
Because I wasn't going to waste a spell like that outside of combat.
I said do it.
Probably
What have you got to lose at this
better than wasting a spell like that in combat.
I just don't think. I assumed it was going to be
If you were out of
helpful.
combat, you could have. Never mind.
It does feel. Make a smarts roll for me.
Here we go.
Here we go.
This is it. This is it, folks. Game changer.
4. Well, it's a 3 because I have fatigue.
Game changer.
That is a failure. You have a piece of cursed Spanish gold there if you'd like to re-roll it.
1 piece of course. Fine. Oh my god.
No, me.
I want to give it to you.
There's an ace on the
Yeah,
D10.
right. Well, smart's good.
I'm very 12.
Okay.
I'm very
All of
tall.
a sudden, as you're looking at this thing in crushing disappointment because you felt the power of that spell and you felt it be sucked up into this orb, your mind flashes back to those imps offering this thing up to you, to Virgil Price saying that imps were typically served, back in the day they served as familiars to powerful wizards and sorcerers, and they would help them with their abilities. And you remember him saying you should try casting some of your magic at this thing. And you have this sudden feeling that there's something that can be released here. And you realize all of a sudden, putting this together, that it hasn't dissipated your spell, it hasn't changed it to anything else, it's merely stored it for you to release.
Cool. Great. That's awesome. Yep.
But I don't know how to release it.
It just wants you to tell it.
Release.
You don't have to say anything out. You just feel it waiting on your mental command.
again.
Release.
Yay!
You're a wizard, Megan.
Releasio.
You want it to release?
Yes.
It goes off with a raise. All of a sudden, as that happens, you just signal it this silent
Count as my
command.
action.
Yeah, you're casting a spell. You signal this silent command, and the spell you had cast into it comes exploding out of the other side of it, pointed at the spider. 54 card pickup goes off with a raise. Roll damage.
Where's my other?
The spider does not get an agility roll because it is currently in autopilot.
Yes.
mode.
Yes!
Another time.
Yes!
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This isn't. God damn it! I'm shaking.
It's 20. Oh my god, I'm seeing his face.
Yeah, I was right. It is 20.
What?
Ah!
I need to unshake.
Oh yeah, also do
Unshake first.
that. Or none of it happened. You can do it again.
Spirit, right?
Spirit to unshake.
I got a 4.
You do unshake. And the spell does go off with a raise, and the damage does go shooting out at this thing. The card's buffeting against the spider. And even though it does appear to be getting through the armor, it doesn't do enough to damage anything important.
Okay, well, I want to move away from it.
Okay, so moving back.
Yeah.
All right. You are now getting further out of the immediate danger of this Gatling gun, but it is still hunting down anyone nearby.
Oh my god.
Hand in your card, Rose.
My god.
Next up, Hal Melton.
Great. So you said I can get up there this turn?
Yeah, you can raise the hatch and get up on the platform.
Well, or is there another hatch? Because I went up the stairs.
You went up the stairs, and there's just
There's
a hatch
another
to the
hatch, okay.
platform above you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Spiders
do that.
and woodland creatures.
Okay, so you just burst through that hatch, and you find yourself on the top platform, and standing right by the control panel with some sort of weapon pointed at you is the surgeon, and she says, "Hello."
Well, hi there.
And she's going to try and go now. So she's going to interrupt your action, so you guys need to make opposed agility rolls.
You can try.
She wouldn't be like so taken back by.
Wait. We get to see what her agility roll is first, so.
I'm going to spend a piece of cursed Spanish
What about
gold to
before you do?
roll that.
Oh no!
Ooh, that's worse.
I got a 4. I got a 4.
I got a 4.
Okay.
Nothing.
So Ty is nothing. Ty, it remains the same, so she does not interrupt you. So you get to go first.
Okay, cool. Great. Okay. How far away from me?
Yes, chat. Rose did add an extra d6 of damage to that roll for the raise.
I did. Yes.
How far
thank
away
you,
is she from you?
Yeah.
She's about 15 feet away.
Okay, so 3 squares-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. What's behind her?
Oh, here, actually, we're up on the platform now.
Oh.
So I'm going to use this as an approximation. Ignore all the buzzsaws and electrical barriers that you drew in.
They're for flavor.
You come up right about there.
Okay.
Use the buzzsaw.
Yeah. So is that control area actually where she was?
No, this is the control area, these steps here. Ignore that part.
Okay, here's what I want to do.
Okay.
Tell me if it's possible with, I don't know what's behind her. I want to run at her and tackle her off the spider.
Okay, there is a control panel behind her.
Okay.
So there's a counter, like a little bit above waist height, like ledge there with all of the controls on it.
What if I did like a round, like I went left first, then off to the side?
No, I'm saying you could tackle
Oh,
her,
I
but
can.
like you're gonna. There's a barrier basically between, like, you're not just gonna push her off. You're gonna have to push her up onto it and then off.
Even if I went from the side? Like if I went this way first, then that way?
Then you'd be pushing her several squares, which is gonna be opposed strength. The
Okay.
most direct way is to try and push her off over that way.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so you're gonna make a running tackle. And you're trying to shove her off, or you're trying to go with her?
Is it better if I go with her?
I mean, you said tackle her off the side.
Put my full force behind it.
Yeah.
I
Could
mean,
kill you.
If you take wounds on the way down, you're it. You're all we got, man. I mean, yeah, I guess we do
Okay.
have Rose and
wait, if I
Both,
push her
but
off, I can probably stop the
they're
spider
both-
maybe.
The spider's stopped. It's in standby mode. It's just firing defensively at anything that gets close to it.
I think I'm just gonna run up and punch her then. A bunch.
Okay, run up and punch her a bunch.
That's my jam.
Bunch of punch.
All of these are going to be at a -2 because she appears to be covered with some. She appears to be protected with some sort of force field.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'll do my.
You feel it pushing against you as you get in close, and it's a struggle to even get in next to her.
Healing in here.
Okay.
If it worked,
So it's my frenzy attack -2 because you just said she has a shield.
Right. So -2, -2, -4.
No.
-2,
So the frenzy, because we figured out the rules, this is at no penalty. My fist attack is at a -2.
What?
So because improved frenzy removes.
Oh, you're
the
just taking 2 attacks.
No, I'm taking 3, but it's 2 with the claw, 1 with the fist.
Right. So none. So 2 attacks with no penalty, 1 with a -2.
Right, but
But
then-
because of her deflection,
so it's a -2.
-2, -2, -4
Yeah.
for
Yes.
all 3 attacks.
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
Cool.
Cool.
We should keep arguing, but we're saying the same thing.
Yes. So that's an 8. An 8, a 2, and a 0.
An 8, a 2, and a 0. A 6, a 2, and a 0.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
The 6 and the 2 hit.
The 6 and the 2 hit?
She's a scientist.
Cool. Great. Yeah, let's. I was not expecting
She has
that.
deflection for a reason.
I was not expecting that
She's
at all.
not super strong or fighty.
Okay, I will do.
Happy to surprise you.
No, yeah.
Punch her in the dick.
So here's the damage for first attack.
Roll high.
So 7.
You shake her.
Okay.
Second attack. Come on, man. You can do it.
10.
10 would wound her.
Okay. I will do my fist attack after that.
All right.
Do I have that thing that gets rid of fatigue? That.
Yeah, the potion, right? She
You
has
do
it.
still have it. You have the spring water.
I have it?
Because it was given to you when you were doing the plan with Methuselah.
Nope, we gave it to
I gave it
Rose
to her.
so that
Oh.
she could use it if she like fatigued herself in
That's
the
a-
jumping.
That's good to
She's
remember.
got it, and
Good to
she
remember.
has fatigue. So.
Alright, this is my fist attack, so -4. You
Okay.
said, right?
Yes.
Or -2?
No, that was already part of that.
No, because I get 3 attacks. That was only 2.
It was 3.
He
wasn't
has
it?
2 main-handed attacks, and now he has his offhand attack.
Yeah. I only rolled 2d12.
So that was -2,
You did 2d12 and a d6.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, yeah, go for it.
Nope.
Yep, correct.
Oh well, unless a 1.
No, so you go up and punch her, and it slows down through the force field, but you still manage to graze the side of her face, which throws her off, and she steps back in alarm. And as she's doing that, your other fist comes in for an uppercut that knocks her head back, and you see a trickle of blood come out of the corner of her mouth, but she still seems focused. She seems like she has nerves of steel.
Oh!
So she has a wound.
Cool.
Now it's her turn.
I like her. Let's be friends.
Okay. I don't like being touched.
I don't like.
And she points
Punching
this
ya.
thing at you, and it just
Well, she's shaking.
wears up. Yes, she is. Good call.
Just a moment, man. Now you are looking pretty shook. So I think you should just
You
take
better
a moment.
deal with
Thank
that
you.
first.
Just take a moment.
I think I'm fine.
That's with a -1.
She's wounded.
Is it?
All right, hers to it.
Ah.
Sorry, I forgot. No. Cool.
And she fires off some sort of bolt of electricity that arcs to the side and right behind you and sticks to the ground.
Okay.
And you can't see her do anything behind her face mask, but she just arcs an eyebrow as it like blows up behind you.
Okay.
So she's gonna need to make a shooting roll. Where is her shooting? There she is.
She does have 6 fate chips to work with, so.
Yeah. Oh.
Ace on both. 13,
Yeah, 13
or a 9. So a 13, so that's a success with a raise. So that's gonna be 3d6 damage.
But she's not shooting me, right?
No, it's a burst attack.
So it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't oppose it by anything.
No, she's just shooting you.
Right. Wait. What? She doesn't.
Ace on that one.
So it's an area attack, and I'm flavoring it with she
Cool,
shoots
cool.
it to a
Just
spot
roll
behind
it.
you, and
Roll
then it
it,
blows
Jordan.
up.
Great.
I did roll it.
I know.
11.
Finish rolling it. Yep, that's another
good.
ace.
17, 19. 19 damage.
My toughness is 8.
Okay, so that's a success with a raise, Success with 2 raises.
Soak it. You're
gonna soak it.
My last fate chip.
Make a bigger roll with your last fate chip.
Oh, no, Bogue's got a fate chip.
Last one that I have.
Ace.
Oh,
boy,
thank
yes.
the Lord.
So 9.
9? 9 will soak both of them.
Woo!
Make a vigor roll for me.
Oh, come on.
Right. Yeah. Right. Nope, that's the wrong one. I just had the right one.
So 6.
6. That is a success.
Cool.
But she seems to have all of this crackling energy arcing around her, and she's moving much quicker than you would expect her to, and she says, "Oh, was that not enough? Have another."
What? No, that's not fair!
God damn it. Too many dice on the table. That's an 8, which is a success with a raise. Or you have dodge.
I do have dodge.
Okay, so just a success.
And she is next to me. Without a melee
She's
weapon.
got to hit
Yes,
your
but it's
parry.
an area of attack,
Okay,
or area of effect. 8 damage,
Uh,
which would shake you.
Does that count as an attack
No,
that
wait.
missed that first time?
wait, didn't
No.
I?
Yeah.
What did you hit me with this time? With the attack roll?
With an attack of 7.
That wouldn't have hit my parry.
She's not trying to hit your parry. It's
Oh.
an area of effect.
That wouldn't have beaten my toughness either.
An 8 doesn't beat your toughness?
Yeah, it does. Just kidding.
Right,
It
so you're
needs it.
shaken.
Great.
Just the quicker you just learn to say yes to everything I say and not question me,
It's
'cause
very important.
I'm never
Yeah.
wrong. I'm,
I don't know if-
I'm frequently wrong. But
I feel
still,
like
just
we'd
go with
be
it.
dead now.
There's a lot of mechanics here.
All right, so you are shaken, Howl. Make a vigor roll.
Nine.
You're good.
All
All right.
I'm used to it
Is
now.
that everybody?
It feels good.
James Bogue, King of
Oh,
Hearts.
thank God.
Hal Melton,
Give us a Joker.
Jack of Hearts.
Give us a Joker.
Rosaline, Queen of Diamonds. Gabriel Pryor, King of Spades.
All faces.
Let's spray it. 3 of Hearts. The Surgeon either gets a 7 or
on.
an ace
Ah, damn it.
or a jack. She'll go with the ace.
Ah.
Wow.
You are shaken, so she is just going to step back 2 squares from you. I think this is working. You might need a higher voltage. Another blast. 5, which will hit with your dodge.
Which will hit?
Yeah, because it's a 4.
Oh, right.
6 damage, which is not enough to clear your toughness.
No.
But she will fire again.
And with
No.
Nope.
It's a 7.
But I'm
Dodge,
gonna add a
baby.
d6 to it.
Oh, come on. So I mean that you don't have to add.
Definitely will get
You
a
don't have to
raise.
add the d6 because it's all.
Like it could be more.
Wait, can it? An extra
Just
raise?
let me have this.
Oh.
Because weird science is like magic, so the more he
Oh.
11 damage,
That's a hit.
which is a hit, and you're already shaken, so that would be a wound.
Yes, it would.
And you have no way to soak
have
it,
no way
so
to
you
soak
take
it.
a wound.
Yeah, we're just rolling.
All right, I got a wound. I'm on the table, everybody.
Great.
Make a vigor roll for me.
Oh, right, yeah, this thing.
God.
Are you the only one who's not wounded?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
never
just got
mind.
my fatigue.
I thought we were all wounded. Ace. So she,
All right, you're good. I mean, you're not good, but you're not. You're fine.
I'm dandy. This is great. I feel good.
Fascinating, Mr. Melton. Your body seems to absorb a lot of punishment. I look forward to testing the limits of this. Next up,
James Shooter, James Shooter, James Shooter. Oh,
Gabriel
me.
Pryor.
James Shooter.
Running closer?
Yeah. I guess I'll try and take a shot with my rifle cane.
Okay.
So like a minus 12.
I think you're within. Yeah, you're within range. So it's going to be a -3, and you're trying to hit the joint.
Well, yeah.
-7.
-3, but also I have 3 wounds.
Right.
So it'll be -3 for range, -4 for range.
No, your rifle has a range of 24, right?
Yeah.
For close range, you're within that.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
So it's a -3 for your wounds, a -4 for the called shot, -7
-7.
altogether.
Okay. And if I roll,
Are you shooting the spider or the surgeon?
I don't think I can shoot the surgeon.
You can see the
Can I see her?
surgeon. Yeah.
Is she within close range?
Yes.
I'll try and shoot the surgeon, I guess.
Okay, so -3, -2. You're at a -5 to hit.
All right. I need real luck, not fake
Don't crit fail
game
this
luck.
because you'll kill me.
If I crit fail miss, I explode.
No, I think you shoot me because of the shooting.
No, because it's a rifle cane.
It's a rifle cane.
What
It
does
would
that mean?
explode and do 2d6 damage to me.
Oh, that's like a set thing for that?
Yeah, it's a weird science item.
Any weird science item, you can fail on it.
Well, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Good luck, buddy.
All right.
He's good. He's good. He's good. He's good.
You may say.
Yes!
Ace on the
Okay,
D6.
Ace on the
Yes, okay,
6.
baby.
What was it, a -7?
-5 to hit the surgeon.
No, I think it was a -7.
It was
It was
-5
-5.
to hit the surgeon.
Yeah, it was
It's not a call-
-7 to hit the leg.
It wasn't a call shot.
Okay. So that was a 9, which still...
-5 is a 4.
You did it! You did it!
So that'll hit.
Like a schoolgirl!
Roll damage.
That was me! Okay, 2d8.
I feel real uncomfortable right now.
I feel super comfortable.
What the hell are you doing?
Right into the pencil box.
All right, that's a 9.
9 damage.
Thanks.
So Gabriel Pryor comes stumbling closer to the spider and just pulls up his cane and sort of lines up a shot. First at the joint, but then thinking better, sees the surgeon with his back to
Oh,
her,
fuck it!
fires off a shot, and miraculously, as the shot rings out, it fires true, goes right to the surgeon, and if this force field has holes, there must have been one there, because it goes right through it and hits her in the back. It's slowed by the force field, but she stumbles forward and is shaken. What in the hell was that? She can't
Go to
hear
hell!
you. She definitely cannot hear you.
He still says it.
Hand in your card, Gabriel.
Finish it, finish it, finish it, finish it.
James Bogue.
I mean, I'm sure I'm fine, but finish it.
She done got shit.
-3 for my wounds and fatigue. +2 for marksman. +2 for trademark weapon. +2 because I'm going to take another wound.
Okay.
Whoa!
-2 for her deflection.
-2 for her deflection.
Yeah.
So,
Where did that matter?
So you were at 3 plus.
So it's +6,
I think
plus
it's
6, and then 3, 5, -5.
So +1 altogether.
Pretty good. Come on, baby, come on.
Life Drinker springs to life.
If anyone wants to stop right now,
Being fed by James Bogue's life
good,
force,
you're good, you
and
got
your
it.
eyes glow as you just narrow in on the surgeon's beating heart. That's what you can see.
8. That's a hit with a race.
8 is a hit with a race. 5d6
hit
damage.
with a raise. It's a hit with a raise. It's a hit with a raise.
Hit with a race, hit with a race. This is it. This is the end of the surgeon. We've done it. Kill her. Come on, Bogey. Come on,
don't
Bogey.
fuck up again.
This is the one we need, baby.
No, that's a shit. That's really shit.
But she is
But
pretty
this is a
crappy.
surgeon,
She's
yeah.
pretty
It's
crappy.
not a spider.
5, 11.
11
Pretty good.
is 2 wounds. So your bullet, after she stumbles forward, this streaking bright red boom just flies out of your gun, breaks right through her force field, and hits her right in the shoulder blade, and she stumbles forward. She now has 3 wounds and is shaken.
3 wounds.
Yeah, because I did one to her.
Hell yeah.
No.
Time's up, surgeon. Time's up.
And you take another wound as you feel blood running down your leg, James Bogue.
I probably dropped to my knees at that point.
Yep, that sounds accurate. Hand in your card. Rosaline Byrne.
Okay, where am I now in relation to this
Still
thing?
next, I mean, you moved back a little bit.
Where am I in relation to her?
She's 30 feet up. You're 12 squares away. You are
Isosceles.
12
triangle.
squares,
Beautiful
yeah. The hypotenuse of that is some, I don't know, 18 squares away? I don't know.
Could I get on?
That's really far.
15?
That's still really
15
far.
seems more likely.
10.
She got pretty close.
15?
Then she backed away.
Oh, did you? After
Yeah,
the
I did.
54
I'm
country?
gonna
Oh.
get shot at again.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, if I get within 10,
Don't make me a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
no, I'm
That's
trying.
it. You got it.
Well done.
Could I?
Lay it on me.
Well, could I shoot her with 54 card pickup?
You would. Where's the template?
Right here.
I don't know how we're gonna heal all of this.
I have it right here.
We're gonna just have to rest for weeks.
It says on.
9 squares. You can move forward. She's right at the edge. Yeah, you could move forward and try and hit her. She's still gonna have her deflection
I
up.
might as well try.
But you're gonna have to get back in range of that Gatling gun in order to
Yeah,
do
I
it.
know. Hooray. Yeah,
You
okay.
get a 50 card pick up her or
Her.
the.
Her. Okay. I need 2 power points. I got an ace. An 8. A queen. A 2. A 2. That's enough. A 7. A 6. A king. And a 10. All I needed was a pair.
You got it.
Okay.
You have the power you need. Make your
Launch it.
roll.
Oh god, I saw it.
At a -1.
What is that? What is that?
Both threes.
Three.
So that's
I
a
got-
2.
I have no rerolls.
That is a failure.
God damn it!
So you scramble back, but in the chaos of everything that's happening around
Real
you,
quick, did I have to go my full pace to get
Yes.
in range?
Wait, comment bond your one.
My one. I
you can't common bond curse Spanish gold.
It's her.
Can you comment bond mine?
No! There's too much happening. You can't focus enough to summon the energy
Damn it.
to cast this spell, and it just fizzles in your hands. Hand in your card.
Take a nap now?
No.
Just 30 minutes.
Howl.
All right, this is it.
I gotta unshake.
Kill the shit
Wait, this
out
is
of
spirit,
her.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not good at that.
Come on, spirit's easy.
I mean, for you.
All right, sure.
That's a failure.
Ah!
And I got nothing.
You do not unshake Howl. All you can do is take a free action to move.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll move right next to her.
Right next to her. Forcing her back against the edge of the platform, yeah?
All right.
All right, hand in your card. The spider goes. It is you moved back within range.
Yes.
Roll a d4. Odds you're not part of this, evens you are. Not part of it. All right. Wait. No, I meant I meant that in reverse.
Great.
Yeah, I meant it the way it was in my head, not what I said. Yeah.
She rolled a 2.
I am never wrong in my brain. 1, 5, 3. It will hit one of the people running around.
Oh, we were all just like,
5 damage. It just is shaking. It's suppressive fire just being sprayed all over the place, and all of the prisoners that remain are ducking to the ground and just covering their heads. All right, guys. Let's see if this is the last round of this fight. James Bogue, a 6 of diamonds.
Oh my god.
You have to
come
take
on.
it. Hal Melton,
Give us a joker.
Queen of Hearts.
Give us a joker.
A 2 of clubs for Rosaline. Please don't hurt my
I'm
card.
not.
A 10 of clubs
No.
for the spider.
No.
An 8 of spades.
Toa,
Toa
47,
47, thank you for the subs.
Thank you for the
And for the
subs.
surgeon,
Toa.
a 9 of diamonds.
wait,
Ow,
or.
I've hurt myself.
Right, thank you.
She still have quickness? Come on. Who's counting those power points?
Or a 2,
No, it's.
It's
or a 9 of hearts.
Improve level.
She'll take the 9 of hearts. All right,
Still me first?
Yeah.
so you.
Okay. I still have to unshake.
You got on shake.
Unshake, unshake.
Do it.
Come on.
What would Gabriel do?
Please be a number.
Nope.
Come on!
Not enough to unshake.
All right. Well, I
shit.
can't seem to get myself to punch you, but you, come on.
You are just unsteady on your feet. Still, that electricity kind of courses through you. It didn't lock you up, but it seems to be able to keep you from being able to bring your strength to bear.
Put your hands up, lady. Fight me like a lieutenant of the stupid Baron.
Gabe next.
All right, Gabe.
Come on.
I'm gonna pull out my Colt and shoot her with that.
All right, so you will be drawing and firing.
Yep.
So that's
instead
a
of
-2.
Yeah, but also the -3 and the
-2. So you're at a -7 to shoot.
So I am
with
at a
your Colt.
-7, but I'm just like, oh!
There's 15 pockets for weapons. Here's another one.
Who gives
Hold
a
on.
damn?
Hold on. Real quick. Because I think this probably happened at Toa 47 gives their piece of cursed Spanish gold to Hal Melton.
Oh.
So I can
So
use
Hal, if I will let you use this
Yes,
to re-roll
please.
your unshake.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Toa.
So
Get it,
reroll.
get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get
Come on.
it, get it.
Come on.
You ace.
Okay, cool. Great. Cool.
You
great.
unshake thanks to a timely piece of cursed Spanish
Thank
gold.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What would you like to do, Hal?
Frenzy. Punchy punch punch.
All right. Take your punchy punches.
Okay, this is 2 with the claw.
Minus,
First.
yeah, -2 to both of these. Deflection.
Right, yes, right. I keep forgetting about that.
That's a 10. 10.
That's two tens.
10s, 2 8s, which are both hits with raises.
Ooh, baby! Okay, alright.
Punch her to
D10.
death.
Wait, with raises?
Yes.
She does have 4.
It's a D10, a D8, and a D6. So
That's
ace
an
on the
ace-
D, so it's
ace on the-
16 so far. 18.
Okay, here's what happens. You take your clawed hand, and trying to stagger forward, you shake off the rest of the electrical impulses firing through your body. You bring up your claw and just pull it back and slam it right into her abdomen, and the claw goes right through her force field and into her gut. And she just staggers. That was a very well-placed hit, Mr. Melton. And she puts her hands on your shoulder and pushes herself away from you and staggers back, clutching her now bleeding freely stomach. And staggers back and says, I see I was wrong to underestimate all of you. Well done. But just know this. You cannot stop the Baron. He cannot be hurt. He cannot be killed.
Now we'll see about that. And then I just gotta push her.
But you can
Oh,
be.
wait. No, she's still going.
And as you move over to push her,
Wait,
she pushes a button on the side of her belt.
wait, what?
And as you push her backwards, she pulls...
Wait. Can I take my shot that I was about to take on her? Because I just rolled a 6 on that. If I just get like a whole ton of them, can I do something sweet?
This happened before your turn.
Oh, damn it! All right.
You push her, and as she staggers off of the platform, she pulls her mask
My
down.
-7 though.
And you see she has a horrible hair lip, just going up to, up almost into her nostril that just splits her upper lip in half and gives her this ghastly expression on her face. But you see she's smiling through the blood as she presses this button on her hip and falls off of the back of the spider. And as she presses that button, you hear beep, 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 and you see red lights lighting up all over the spider's legs and body, as it has apparently been armed.
Cool. Is that a spider joke?
No,
Cool.
it's not. You hear those beeps continue to increase in frequency. Beep, beep, beep,
I'm
beep,
gonna
beep,
leap
beep,
off,
beep,
I
beep.
guess.
Make an agility roll, Hal.
Okay.
I would have hit.
And you guys see this. Great. You shoot her on the way down. As she's falling, you just fire a shot that just spins her in the air as she falls to the ground. All of you see these lights lighting up all over the spider, and the weapons retreat up into its body, and it does something kind of familiar. It lowers
right.
it lowers its torso down, and its arms kind of lock into place, and it reminds you of Hellstrom's spiders just before they flipped on their back and exploded. And that beeping gets more and more present. What'd you roll?
I got a 4.
Okay, that is one success, so you're only going to take 2d6 damage from the fall.
Run, Hal, run!
I aced on
Son
that.
Oh.
14 damage.
All right, toughness is 8. So that's a hit with a raise?
Hit with a raise. So you're shaken and another wound.
Okay. Cool.
So you leap off of it and crunch to the ground, and you feel something give in your ankle as you do. But you guys are on the ground near this thing as it's lighting up and beeping. Are you running?
Yes.
Yes!
Everyone give me a run roll. Except for Gabe, you're far enough away.
Far enough?
We cancel the run if I'm shaken?
Yeah, I'll let you do that here.
Okay.
And the prisoners that are still up, they see her fall, they see this happening, they all start screaming, "Run, get out of here!" And they all start fleeing as best they can. What did you all roll?
I got a 4.
I got a
Got a
3.
3.
So it's a plus our pace, right?
Yeah.
So 11 total.
Well, you don't have to add it up, just what'd you get on your
3.
run roll? Yes.
I got 3.
3? And you're
I didn't run.
And the spider continues to lower its torso down to the ground as you all are fleeing this desperately. And then there is a silent almost whoop, and then as it explodes. And the force of the explosion sends ground and debris flying up everywhere, and you guys are all rocked to the ground. You all take a level of fatigue from bumps and bruises.
Okay, all right.
Not me though, right?
Not you, Gabe. You are clear enough from it.
You're dead enough.
It's okay. I took a power. I can heal fatigue now. I am out of power points. I have
However-
3 wounds, though.
Where were your horses?
Well, Dot was loose.
Dot was loose, but Juliet and Gussie
Was protected by chains.
were tied up very
protected.
near the spider.
By chains.
I just got this horse. God damn it.
Let me pull up the stats for a horse.
I like this horse.
My horse advanced a few times, so
I need a d6.
it's got horse armor. Here you go.
Oh, okay.
You aced it.
10, 16, 18, 21 damage.
Jordan, if Gussie dies, Chad is going to turn on you
That's-
so hard.
12, 16, 20. That is a success with 3 raises on the toughness of the animals. I will give them an agility roll to see. Juliet is able to wrench herself clear from the hitching post and flee the brunt of the blast. She takes some shrapnel and is knocked onto her side, but she is still up. Gussie, underneath the pile of chains, takes the full force of the attack, and the chains go exploding outward, and you lose sight of her in the blast. And there is a towering, just mass of dust and debris and fire just everywhere surrounding the shredded remains of this giant spider. Everyone hand in your cards. What would you like to do?
You're gonna bleed in the desert.
I think that, I imagine this kind of like blew all of us off our feet.
Yeah. And you all took another level of fatigue for
Yes.
that.
Right, I imagine it's kind of
So
a like,
did you have fatigue yet, Gabe?
he doesn't have anything.
I wasn't
he
in the
wasn't-
thing.
Oh right, you weren't there, but you did.
I imagine it's kind of like a, I don't know, like ears ringing, trying to
Very much so.
figure out what's happening, trying to collect
Yeah.
everything, and then once
And some of the prisoners are screaming and walking around. Some of them were caught in this blast and have just been blown apart. Some of them are still alive.
once I can get enough reason back or sense back, then I think it's a matter of getting up and trying to find. I'm just like, Gabriel, James.
And I think Gabe probably saw all of them like fleeing from it, right? Did he see that they were alive and made it from the explosion?
It's hard to tell. The explosion of dust that just came shooting out from that obscured everything.
So, as everyone
everyone
else
inside
is-
the radius of that is, your vision is obscured by just floating dust and debris.
As everyone else ran away from it, Gabe, still like limping and bleeding and like half pulling himself like along the desert, like tries to make his way towards it. And it's just like, yo! Rose, are you there?
I assume I'd hear him.
Through the ringing in your ears, yes, you hear the muffled sound of Gabriel crying out.
Yeah, I'll answer. Yes, I'm here.
What about Hal?
I don't know how. James.
Hal and Bo?
Yeah, I'm here.
Bogue is just gonna roll on his back. He's not answering anything.
Bogue, find Bogue.
I'm probably the closest, maybe? So I'll run up to Bogue if I see his body
Okay.
and check, like...
As the smoke starts to, or as the dust starts to clear and the smoke starts to billow out from the wreckage of this machine, you start to get a sense of the chaos around you, of the people running and screaming and crying, and you see Bogue on his back, not too far from where you are.
Bogue! Bogue! Wake up! Bogue!
Did you find him, Howl?
He's over here!
I take it you got her?
He's all right, I think. I mean, he's bleeding, but who ain't?
I don't think I'm all right. I'm pretty bad.
All right, well, let me go grab my bag, and I'll go back towards the cave, and then probably see the pile of chains that was covering Gussie, and what's left there.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I mean, everything has just been blown apart here. There's blood and gore and viscera everywhere, and the chains have just been blasted everywhere.
So I'm gonna go find. Do I see? Is Gussie there? Because you had my pack with my healing bag.
She's not there.
No, there's no sign of her.
Like I said, there's gore and viscera and blood everywhere. The chains have been blasted apart.
Can I find my bag?
I thought you had your bag on you.
Like,
Because you guys never went back and like saddled up the horses with all of your stuff,
Yeah,
right?
I guess
That's a very good point.
Then I'll start trying to heal Bogue right then and there.
You open your bag and realize your supplies are running very thin.
It's very true.
You probably only have enough to administer to one person.
Well, shit.
I mean, we can all try to heal. You just are the best at it.
Well, don't you need supplies to heal?
Yeah.
You do need
Oh,
supplies.
do you? Oh, well, never mind then.
Yeah.
I'm a liar.
I only got enough of this for one person, and
Help the preacher.
I don't know. You look pretty worse off, Bogue.
Preacher can heal himself eventually,
Right.
and he can heal others.
Well,
He has a
how many
great-
wounds do you have?
3.
Oh yeah, we're equal then.
3 wounds and 2 fatigue.
Yeah, but you can
All right.
rest off fatigue.
All right.
So wounds are.
And he can't heal anything outside of an hour.
No, I can't. Unless I get greater healing, which I don't have.
But you'll gain points back within that hour, right?
Not 3.
He'll gain 1 point back in an hour
We can heal naturally. We just can't
over the course of a week.
over the course of a week. We just can't use the healing skill or healing powers outside of the golden hour.
So who are you going to administer to, Hal?
I'm gonna.
In the face of all of the screaming wounded people around you,
I can't wait.
which of your friends are you going to help while these strangers bleed out
Oh.
and die?
Heal Donald.
Bogue, we need you to make it back. I'm useless here. We need you to be able to kill anyone who comes to try and kill us. We both know that you're a better man for that job.
I'm gonna heal Bogue.
Does someone still have a catnap adventure card?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
What does that do for you?
Can I?
No.
Wait, hold on. Play when a character has at least half an hour of undisturbed downtime to restore. It's a character, not me. It's a character.
Does it
Okay.
heal them or just fatigue?
It
restores all
gives you
power
full
points and
power
all
points
fatigue.
back and all fatigue.
So, could I sleep for half an hour, get my power points, and then try and heal Bogue or myself?
I'm gonna heal Bogue now, so you
That's
You
should
a
do
should
that.
heal me
That's
then.
half an hour.
Oh.
Yeah,
Half an hour,
half an hour.
but that still would be
That's
within
still
the golden hour.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah, I guess it wouldn't really make a huge difference,
No, it wouldn't.
but I could try healing.
If you heal him,
Do you have any wounds?
yes, but he has nerves of steel.
Yeah.
If you heal him, then and he uses that card, then he would be at less penalty to try and heal everyone else.
Yeah.
Okay. Preacher it is then.
All right, so make your
Right,
heal
let's
roll.
try it.
You have no way to re-roll this.
I do not.
So how many wounds do you have?
I
They don't factor into this
They don't
because you
factor
have
into
nerves of steel. You have 3 wounds. So this is at a -3.
Great. I got a D6 on healing. I aced it.
Nice.
Okay.
So 11.
-3,
8.
which is a success with a raise. Which
that
patches
heals
you up for 2 wounds.
2 wounds, so I'm only at 1.
But that exhausts the last of your supplies, Howl.
I'm out of everything. I don't even. I think Gussie ran off somewhere. I don't even know where she is.
Just give me a few minutes to rest, and I think
Toxic bubbles.
Thank you,
Toxic Bubbles 314, thank you for the sub.
Thanks for the sub, Toxic Bubbles.
I can try. I can try. So we'll use this.
Okay.
Just try and rest for like 30 minutes.
And you all just kind of collapse as everyone's
Yeah.
sort of picking through the bodies and trying to find who's alive and who can still make it. And after about half an hour, you feel like a new man, Gabriel. You're not sure what it is. Maybe it's just the adrenaline, but you feel just this energy surging through you.
Oh my god.
You have the time to try and heal your compatriots. Who are you going to heal first?
I think.
If you heal yourself first, though, although I don't know how many power
So
points.
I have 10 power points, which means I can do 3 heals. I can only make 1 attempt at a heal per person.
Right. And
So-
you have 1 wound, right?
Yes. So it would be a -2 to try and heal myself. So maybe I should do that first because
Right.
if that's a success,
easier
it makes
for me.
everything else easier.
Right.
So
exactly.
before you do that, Toxic Bubbles 314 wants to give you a piece of cursed Spanish
Oh,
gold
toxic!
for their
Solid
trouble.
Timing.
Solid.
Toa and Toxic
solid.
Bubbles have come in.
Yeah. Oh my God, you guys
Very
are
well.
saving
I mean,
me.
all of these subs have been super useful,
Yes.
but the timing on the two of those was clutch.
Amazing. Okay, so I will try and do myself first. This is
Okay.
at a -2. I have these 2 ways to re-roll it. I'm only rolling the D8 because my die type was reduced by my crisis of faith.
Yep.
Okay.
Waste it.
I aced this, but that's okay.
Yeah, but
10.
I got a
what
10.
does that mean?
You
So
heal
I'm healed.
yourself. You just feel like all of the bandages that Howl put on you, you lay hands on yourself, and after a moment you feel things knitting up internally and you feel whole again.
Bo chuckles to himself and says, "Physician, heal thyself."
All right. So you got 3, and you have 1.
Do my fatigue count?
No,
No.
just wounds.
And I can try and heal your fatigue. Not that that would matter for next session.
Let's do the wounds first.
Yeah. All right.
I can't help with this, right? This is a different kind of healing.
Yes,
right?
you can't help with this.
I'm gonna try and heal Bogue first.
All right. At a -3.
Come on. Not
It's
great.
not enough. That's
All
a
right.
5.
Let's give it a reroll.
Thank you.
Curse
chat.
Spanish gold. Ace on the
That's an
6.
So the 6. So I need. I mean, I
Just
think
a 1.
A
We'll do
1.
We'll do
but
1. But
if I get a 5, I heal him 2. All right. Well,
It's a 1.
that's 1 for you.
Okay.
What is that you rolled on your faith die?
It's a 1, so it's reduced 1 more time.
Yes. So
Unless you roll it.
all of this, despite the fact that you are being given the power to do this, it doesn't feel like enough. It's not enough to do what you need to do. And what kind of higher power?
Well, I'm also sitting there in the ruin of just all these bodies and this horrible thing that has mutilated all these people and then exploded. And I'm trying, and Gabe is trying to channel the power through to Bogue, and it's just not working. And he sees, and it's just like, I never believed in this, and what the hell are we even fighting for here? So yeah, it goes down another die type, but.
And all the while, there are strangers crying out for help, for healing, for some sort of aid around you.
I feel that I just can't do it that many more times. Like, I just don't, even after that rest, I only have so much left in me. So, okay.
James, you feel a little bit better, but you're still pretty busted up.
So you're healed 1.
can you heal him again, or it's only
No.
1?
No,
One
1
attempt.
per person.
Okay.
Your turn. Only a -1 to this, but it's only with a D6. I've
Alright,
been reduced
preacher.
2 die types.
Do your work, preacher.
What is that? It's a 1.
A 1 and a 3.
1 and a 3. Okay.
So, no. How many? You have 1 wound?
Yeah.
So this is just at a -1. 2
Not
and
gonna do
a
it.
4. Wow. Not enough.
Today.
Not enough. Again,
Sorry.
you feel suddenly there's too much pain, too much suffering around you, and too much noise in your head, and it's blocking that channel that you feel. You feel it tighten up like a hose, and the power just won't flow through you.
I'm sorry. There's nothing else I can do.
It's all right, preacher. There was a hell of an explosion. There's things everywhere, and
Gabriel, I'm sorry. No. Something happened, and I saw chaos. And it all went wrong, and it all went wrong for you. And I don't know what happened.
Rose, you cannot blame yourself for anything chaos does. I made a whole town rip each other apart because of him.
I would never blame you for something he did.
It almost killed you, though. Because I was trying to get more power.
But it didn't. We're all alive. More or less.
Not all of us. And this is Donald being carried by two of his fellow prisoners. A lot of folks just died. And sure, the surgeon's gone, her thing is gone, but, and he kind of gestures around, and as the smoke and the dust start to clear, you see the bright sun, the bright desert sun, and all at once you're aware of the intense heat of the desert and the barrenness of the land around you, and he says, all right, now what? And that is where we will end this session tonight. So, thank you guys very much for your tips and your attention tonight. The surgeon has been defeated, and because the surgeon and her spider are a lieutenant of the Barons, a major plot point for this, I will be adding a legend chip to the hat for the next session. So remind me, I'm gonna make a note to myself right now to add that legend chip. But the posse survived.
Oh my god.
They survived the surgeon
Skin of our teeth.
and her death machine. But now they're stranded in the middle of God knows where in the desert with the heat beating down and no water or shelter in sight. With all of these frail and injured prisoners, the ones that survive at least, to take to safety and themselves to find safety as well. What will they do in order to survive the desert? You will have to tune in next week on Friday at 8 p.m. Pacific time to find out. But guys, well done surviving that fight. That was not an easy battle. That was in fact a lot harder than I thought it was going to be because historically, you guys just plow through anything I lay down in front of you.
Not
But for
today.
some reason, this season, I have been rolling less well, and you guys have been taking way more lumps. So all of us are not up to our usual speed, but I think it's for the best. I don't think you needed me to ace a whole lot in that fight. Just doing normal attacks seemed to be enough.
Starting out the very first round with a nice clean 40 damage.
Well, that was just a very unfortunate confluence of events. Thanks to a mystery box card. This mystery box card that was drawn this session will remain in play for our next session to be triggered then.
Goodness.
Thank you guys very much for everything. Thank you guys for surviving that. Thank you, Tyler, for running everything behind the scenes.
Damn it, what happened to Gussie? Is she alive or dead?
We don't know. Does anyone have anything they would like to promote?
Yes.
Yeah.
What would you like? You with the most enthusiasm.
Hi, my name is Jordan Pridgeon. You can follow me on Twitter at Jordan Pigeon.
Everyone knows there's a Who Dis coming.
He asked me if I wanted to plug anything, and I do. Me. But you can also check me out on Tuesday on Deep Water Deep, our Starfinder game, which is great and fun, and I dress up as a lizard for the first 10 minutes of every episode because it's not sustainable. So it's great.
So that's
Watch
coming
it,
up on
please.
Tuesday.
Thanks.
I'm Meghan Caves. You can find me on Twitter at Meghan Caves. And you can catch me and Jordan and Grav on our podcast Experience Pointers, in which we talk about GM and RPG stuff. You can find us on Twitter at EXP Pointers Pod. And you can, if you back here at our Patreon saving throw, $10 or more, you get access to all of our podcasts, including that one a week earlier. I feel like there's something else I'm forgetting, something really big, but I guess not, so.
Fair enough, Gruff.
You can follow me on Twitter at DoubleGXG, and I'm the same person as Megan, so just repeat everything
All
that she
that.
said out of my mouth.
Okay. Dom.
Hey, we'll be at Gen Con, and we got a bunch of things happening there, especially a in-universe canon episode of Wildcards.
With the whole cast.
The whole cast, all of us will be there.
It'll be streamed live. It'll also be, there will be a live audience that if you are at Gen Con or you know anyone who's going to Gen Con, be sure and let them know to get tickets to it. We still have some spots available, and it will also be raising money for the Extra Life charity for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals.
Yeah, it'll be worth it to be there.
Yeah, you guys can finger us back. Finger gun us back.
All right, yeah, that's a good, yeah.
Cool.
I will remind everyone.
Oh,
Yep.
just real quick. Also, it's hard to beat that, but Sunday, Tempting Fate will be. There will be an episode of Tempting Fate, a special Comic-Con episode where they will be doing Fantastic Four. So tune in for that. That's 5 o'clock Pacific time on Sunday.
Yes, and in addition to that, we will be having special guests running a Shadowrun game on Monday here on Saving Throw. Can we say who it is?
Sure. Yeah. The Theogony of Kairos from Maze Arcana. Pretty much the entire cast is going to be playing Shadowrun here.
Nice!
So,
And that'll be a two-part game, so it starts on this Monday and it will continue the following Monday.
Poisel, who plays on Theogony of Kairos, they are going to be running it, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Sam DeLev is playing, B. Dave Walters, Ash Minnick, everyone over there is going to be playing. So
Whole fun group of
it's
people.
going to be a big group. Shadowrun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Tune in for that. Be sure to check out our social for all the updates on our calendar events. I would like to say a big thank you to Gunslinger Andy, who is the composer of this track that was not intended to be what it is. It was meant to be a song for Rosaline, but as soon as I heard it, I decided it was Chaos's theme, and that is how I use it. So thank you very much, Gunslinger Andy. I think... Man, I am just overwhelmed with everything that happened in that episode, so I won't keep you very much longer. Thank you guys so much. Yes, you can find us at Twitter. There has not been a lot of time this season for in-between session RP because everything has been back to back. But you can find us at wildcards_GM, at wildcards_Dom, at wildcards_GXG, that's our little embarrassed buddy down there, at wildcards_Meg, at wildcards_JP for our in-character Twitter accounts that sometimes engage in some between session RP. Maybe not this time though. Again, guys, thank you for being here. It means the world to us that you are here following the show. Please continue to spread the word. Please continue to show up. We like having you here. We hope you're having a good time. And did Gussie survive? Find out next week. Finger guns!